Hold on a second. I take just. Shoot, did I just take the wrong medicine? Oh my lord. I just took my medicine, but then it's laying up here. Sorry, that was a weird freaking moment. Anyway, oh well, I'm not gonna worry. I just went, and then I was like, and it's laying right there. It's like, what did I just take? Because you know how your memory, like, have you ever done that where you can't remember, you do something you don't remember exactly? Like, did I take that or did I take this? Now I'm like, not, I'm never gonna know. I don't want to take two. Anyway, hey guys, am I on? Yeah. Um. All right, guys, we got to finish these email. Or you know what? Somebody brought up a good point yesterday. They said, "Are they actually text messages or emails?" I don't know, but they were sent to me under the impression it was emails from, like, you know what I'm saying. When I ordered them, it was like, "What do you have?" Oh, emails. Okay, order the last 1,000 pages of emails. So they were said but email. So I don't know. I mean, I guess in jail you call it whatever. It's kind of like a text or email. A lot of them are short, but I don't know. But somebody, I read okay, yeah, I read somebody a comment. I'm like, wait, well, are they text messages? Whatever, same difference, I guess. It's two people talking to each other. um, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Hold on, let me see. So I got a file and a half. We should have. Let me just write down what page I got to here. Boy, so I had a lot of people. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Let me just write down this page. Shoot, I forgot to watermark that one. Hold on a second. I knew I was gonna forget something. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready? A little afternoon. Oh, hold on, let me turn off my my okay. I'm coming, guys. Well, you know what? I'll wait to watermark my second file until we get there because I'll need a break, and then we have like 100 pages to read before I have to worry about that next watermarks. Okay. Yeah. Yes. 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 Or like, you go get something, like you go upstairs or downstairs to purposely get something, but then you come back and you have something else. You didn't even get the thing that you went down there for. You're like, wait, that's not what I wanted. And this is the best. And I'm sure I've heard all, like my aunt, everybody, we've all talked about this. This is the most common, I'm sure we all do in this day and age, where you're looking for your phone and the phone is in your hand. That's the best. You're like, where's my phone at? It's like, oh, it's in my hand. I don't know. I might, if I get some good donations and stuff, if like I'm able to, look, guys, order some shirts, guys. My merch, that could help me out. Obsessive crime disorder. We got peeping ain't easy is the back. I match my shirt. Okay. Oh, really? Wait. What channel? There's a channel that actually makes coffee. Hold on. And it's a channel I used to watch. Hold on a second. What is it? I feel like there's a true crime channel that makes coffee. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Oh, dang. I can't think. There is one out there. Oh, what is it? I don't know. Somebody might be talking to say it in chat. Wait, where's my thumb? Oh, there it is. I feel like there's a couple true crime people that make coffee, but Harlow. Yes, that's who I was thinking of because I just went last year. I think it was last year I was doing her Adnan. I was watching her and whatever her co-host for that podcast. They did the Adnan and they were talking about coffee. But I swear there's somebody else that does it too. But that is one of the ones I was thinking of for sure. I like Stephanie Harlow and her co-host. What's the guy's name? I don't watch him all the time. I haven't watched him since last year for that case, but I enjoyed watching it when I watched it. So I was up all night because guess what? I got like, well, I took care of them all. So everybody that's going to try to report me for privacy violation, it's not working because YouTube reached out and we take care of it. So everybody's, all these people are being babies. I probably got five things. I worked with YouTube. I had to blur a couple things out, but it was only because the way that I'm normally doing it, I'm doing it fine. First name is not considered doxing. If you look under it, and they even sent me the thing. So you guys, any of the Wade wives watching, first name and messages are not considered doxing. Talk to YouTube so you guys could quit doing that. But the only reason I had to stay up and edit is because I screwed up a couple times. You probably guys probably did notice where I'm like, shoot, and I would like forgot to redact a part. Well, those freaking people found those spots and because they'll timestamp the privacy. And here's with YouTube. That's why YouTube just has to do that, because if they really thought it was an issue, it would just come down, but they really didn't. They just said, hey, listen, this timestamp, can you just blur that out? Basically is what they said. And I meant to blur it. I just screwed up and I forgot to redact it. So these people are like, so sorry, people, we're allowed to put your first name. It's just, it was annoying because it's like, you're going to 1 second of a flash of a screen, these people are finding. It's just like, come on. Stupid, you guys. First name, it doesn't say anything. Okay. So stop it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, she probably is. A lot of these people, Vivian's probably liking it. Some of these people are probably actually liking it because they get to see what Wade's saying. It's for real. But yeah, I did not sleep at all. I've been up all night. I went on the couch and maybe took like tried to take like an hour nap, but I couldn't. My phone rang and woke me up, and then I was like, ugh. But like yeah, I can't. Oh yeah, because I was up trying, because it's really hard after it goes on YouTube to try to blur something. It takes time, and then it kept glitching out, and then not only was I up doing that, but then I was up redacting these over 100 pages redacting. So I was up all night doing this, guy. So you better appreciate it. Okay. Oh, part two. Wait, yeah, it is. Hold on. Part two is up. Are you from UK? So it's only not up in UK for a different reason. But oh yeah, is there any way you could watch it? It's just one place. I was gonna, I was gonna just fight it, but I was like, okay, it's just one place. Is it worth it? Should I fight it? There's a lot of people in UK, you can't watch it. So the part two, it's only not viewable in UK. Are you from UK, Bubbles? Okay, that's why. Shoot, is there any way you could watch it? Maybe I will fight it because I mean, I would win. I didn't. There's nothing wrong. It should be, but I was just like, oh, I'm not even gonna bother. Um, yeah, sometimes different countries have weird laws, like it's not viewable. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that, but yeah. That's what's going on with that. So if anybody was looking for part two, sorry. Part two, we didn't go over too much. We only went over, so you didn't miss much because we only went over, I think, 17 pages in part two. And then we did I talked a lot at the end. So you didn't miss too much on that. All right. So let me share my screen. But yeah, I was just annoyed. I'm like, come on, guys. It's a flash of the screen. And the whole thing is I was planning on going back at those spots because I remember I did it. So I was going to do it anyway. And I was working on it anyway, to be honest. And then I kept getting the emails and I'm like, dude, I'm actually working on that. Like, cause I'm like real perfectionist. Like if I screwed up, I want to fix it, but it's just annoying because they did that when it's like, I was going to do it anyway. I was going to have the respect to do it. But the fact that you had to go report it, I don't know. It's like you're freaking contacting a murderer in jail. Nothing's private. You heard this. The state said everything's public now. I will bring that up. That video where they say, "Hey," and this was after the trial, so they should have known that. Maybe it was after the sentence, but they should know it's public. They said all the emails, all these women contacting you, we have it all. It's all public now. They clearly said that. So you guys, it just makes me mad that they're doing that. Okay, I'm getting there. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Okay. So we'll start at 17 where we took off. Um I'll do right here. Okay, here we go. Oh, interrogation files. Yay, you made it. I've been thinking about you lately. I know you stopped in yesterday, but when I was watching your video, I'm like, dude, where's he been? And I understand you're busy. You got a busy channel, and I know what you do takes a while, so I'm not like upset. But I was just like thinking, like, oh, I hope he's okay. I should text him. Thanks for coming. And here, guys, if you guys want to order some merch, it's really I have tie dyes. I have like regular things too, like just regular colors, all kinds of stuff. Actually, Sarah made them. Like different they don't all say the same thing, or some of them say the peeping ears. It says obsessive crime disorder, OCD, peeping ain't easy, because we're little peepers. It was kind of like an inside joke, but it really goes along with like sleuthing and true crime, I think. Well, let me see if this comes. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. I mean, the thing is it's public. I mean, it is, and especially because the state pulled all that for the case. So not only is it public because it's jail, but it's public part of the case. So it's like extra public because they pulled it all for the case, and they clearly said, "Hey, this is all public." Like, and they were like, almost like, "These girls need to stop contacting them. All your information is public now. Anybody could request it." I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but I mean, if you could do it, you could do it. Okay. All right. So Vivian. Vivian's funny. She's persistent. Okay. I so wish they knew about us. So this is from Vivian to Wade. It would make some things easier for me, but I totally understand, baby. I love you. Oh, thanks, Laura, for joining. Thank you. I think Interrogation Files is the only mod. I don't have any mods. I do, but a lot of my mods are like mods that don't come anymore. Like a lot of my old mods, which is fine. I keep them modded in case they want to show up and stuff. But I don't have like a lot of ones that show up. I should get a couple more, but I don't know. But thank you. Okay. So Vivian says, "Oh, and remember to write this down for the lawyer. We have to talk about it at 4." And then Vivian says, "That meant to say that my pages are legit. Just let me know the name of an app. She can get us a number. I can relay the message to Dolly through the Cuba girl or Jess, or call Jess and tell them to move forward with sending Dolly a message on Instagram. She's expecting it, and to guide her. And the Sister Wives page is going to be so dope. Hella thirsty." Oh, this is Victoria. I accidentally said Vivian. I was wondering, because I'm like, that doesn't sound like how Vivian talks. It's a Victoria. So the one that's gonna do the Sister Wives. I have the best song in mind for the first video, LOL. From Vivian to Wade. Who are you on the phone with? I can feel it. I'm going to bed now and try to sleep. Will you wake me up at 4? Love you. And get some water real quick. Trying not to smack my lips. I had a comment that says, "Oh my God, it's smacking the lips." I can't help it. I try to be really conscious of it because when I edit pre-records, I'll edit all of that out if I hear it, so I know that my mic's really sensitive, and mics are. So I'm always so trying to be cautious. Anyway, people are so mean. Oh, they're so mean. Okay, Wade. Wade says to Vivian, "I am watching a newer movie called The Intruder. It is so far good. Supposed to be a scary movie type. You don't feel that properly, as I'm far from being on the phone with anyone." So basically saying, "I feel that you're with someone." He's like, "Well, you're not feeling it properly because I'm not on the phone with anyone. I feel so tired today. Like I need more sleep myself. But this movie is good, so I'm caught up in it. I love you, baby, and we'll wake you at 4." It seems like Wade has freedom like we do. He could watch movies when he wants. He could call anybody, text anybody. So, okay, I have a question. I got a couple messages and emails of people saying that they want to know the times and the dates. The only reason I said them a few times, but I haven't been doing them every time is because when I did them for like the Aiden case and maybe even the Shonda case, I don't remember, people were like, "It's so annoying, just read the messages." So I always think it's important to know when they are, so I might say it, okay, guys? Because it's interesting to see how much they're texting each other or messaging each other. So maybe not all the time, but we're on July 28th at 12:03 p.m. Okay. He messages her. Tatiana, 12:04. These are like consistent. Like it's like, so 12:04, Tatiana says, "I'm back now. So can I try and call?" Or so can try and call. Then Vivi at 12:07, Vivian sends, "Is the movie by any chance about a black couple that moves into a house and the former owner stalks them? I watched it a few weeks ago too. Let's go to sleep together, baby. Yes, wake me up at 4. I'll turn the cell phone on loud. I love you. I have a few fantasies in my head of something I want to do with you as soon as we get you out of here. I'll tell you later." Now we got a new character here, Candace. So 12:48, it's the same day. Candace says to Wade, "Here is my number so we can talk sometime. Sorry, should have sent it sooner. The hospital I work at has been insane. I sent you $200. Really hope that helps. Blessings, Wade." Sent some random person sent him 200 bucks. Now Rita is another new one. 12:59 that same day says, "Dear Wade, first, sorry if my English is not perfect. I hope you are fine. So fine as you can. My heart is breaking when I'm thinking about you and your case. I believe in you and I hope that you will get your life back. You have suffered enough. Everyone makes mistakes. No one is innocent. And know that. You are perfect, handsome young man. I would like to be your friend to whom you can talk about anything you want. It would be lovely if you would write me back. I'm here for you as a friend. I wish I could help you somehow. All the best for you, Rita from Finland." From Gwendolyn, so now it's same day, 1:37, Gwendolyn says, "I was not aware of that." 1:41, Lisa, so he's just getting, like, constant different, look how many different women. You got Lisa, Victoria, Vivian, Gwendolyn, Rita, all, like, within the same hour. Now Lisa's like, "Hey, Wade, now I have an American number where you can reach me. When is it possible to make phone calls? Because we have a 6-hour time difference, and for me, it is now 7 p.m. Would be nice if you would let me know. Here's my American number by Lisa." Or I think she's saying bye, Lisa. Now we got Tatiana at 2 p.m. Or Tatiana, "Wait, give me 30 minutes. I got to pay and add credit. Alexandra just explained it to me. Haha." Now Wade is writing Lisa back at 2:02. Okay. So when did Lisa? So he took about what, 20 minutes to write it back? Okay. Interestingly enough, when I now tried at calling that number, it states to me that the number is busy. Basically, this means in actuality that there is like some sort of block to the phone number. You may want to contact GTL or speak with others online to have this fixed. I will try again anytime. And then Wade writes Tatiana back and he says, "No issue at all. Give me a shout and I will call away." So he's responding to everybody now all at once. Look, 2:02, 2:03. Now he's responding to Gwendolyn at 2:04. 2008 battery, 2015 battery. His mugshots are accessible easily online. He's talking about Kevin Shirley, I'm pretty sure. Remember, he's all mad because he found out his lawyer has these charges. And I think he wants to try to use it against him for an appeal or whatever. Now Tatiana's writing him back. 12:09 says, "Why don't you call me instead of collect call? Just this one time. It's spinning me around circles. These US websites don't like us British, haha. I will try to figure it out though, but feel free to spend a couple dollars and call me." Now we got Nadja from Germany. Still the same day at 2:14. She says, "Hi, hey, I'm the blonde girl with the blue eyes. I sent you a photo. If I can help you or you just need someone, I'm here. I can also help you financially. I hope you received and read my last message." And then Wade's writing Tatiana back, 2:18. He says, "I would love to spend some money all over you." LOL. But nah, it doesn't even allow me the option on the phone. It is collect only. And then she writes back to him, 222. She says, "Lucky for you, I want to hear your voice, so I will figure out how to top this thing up and let you know. In the meantime, you can think of your best joke to tell me. I fancy a laugh. P soon. As P soon as I've sorted it, I will message you. Is there a time cap on when you're allowed to make calls, or is it all night long?" Yeah, I'd like to know that too. And then Linda at 223. So now just a minute. She says, "Can we please be on your call list? And if you have a video call list, we would love to have a conversation with you. All we do on our lunch break is look up videos on you. We just want to hear your voice and talk to you. If just 15 minutes. Love, Linda and Gloria." He's got two. Wow. So Wade writes Linda back. Wow, a minute later, he's very responsive. He says, "What's your number?" And Linda gives him her number, or gives him his number. Or yeah. And then Linda says, "There's 3 of us here that would love to talk to you." Hmm. And then Wade says to Tatiana, "11 p.m. is the cap when phone goes off. So let's talk already because I am prepared and good to go on the making you laugh parts." All right, so we're still on the same day. 2:39, Daria says, "Wade, sorry they make a mistake to give me the phone number. This one is the correct one. If you would like to give me a call, I will be more than happy. I don't want records. That's or so. I just want my life still in peace. So just let me know if you want. I will be waiting for the reply." And then Wade is writing Naja back at 2:39. He says, "Do you have an American number? Should you create or have one? We can talk." And then Linda, remember Linda's the one that has the 3 women that just begged to talk to him. At 2:40, she says, "Damn, can you FaceTime me? We want to see that ink work and that handsome face." And then Wade writes Linda back. He says, uh, at 2:43, he says, "I wish, but video calls are only done when set up in advance and have to be approved every 4 months. For now, it's only phone calls." And then Linda says, "We paid video call if you can." So basically, she's offering, like, "We'll pay if you can." And then from Tatiana says, "It's 2:52. She says, "I would defo have sorted it before 11 p.m. It's just a mess around because it now won't accept my card. I've done that Alexandra told me to do, and it still don't work. But trust me, I will figure this out, haha. You shall speak to me today before you go to bed for sure." And then Linda says, "Call." It's 2:53. Now we're at 2:57. "All 3 of us are waiting for you." And then at 3 o'clock, Haley, so this is now another one. Haley is saying, "With clingy, but it cut off." Now Vivian, 3 o'clock, says, "Babe, I'm awake. Please call at 4, okay? I've been thinking about the lawyer." And now we're back to Linda, the one that wants to FaceTime him. She says, "Did you give up on us? Because we're here waiting for my phone to ring." Because now it's 3. So it's been what? Hold on. I just want to see. It's been like 20 minutes, I think. Yeah. From the first, like 20 or so. Well, I don't know from the first one, but from the last one. Um, So then he responds to them. He says, "I didn't give up, not at all, LOL, but my tablet phone gets turned off from 3 to 4. So in about 50 minutes, I'd be able to try calling again, ladies." Okay, so it gets turned off about 3 to 4, and then he gets it till 11 after that, it looks like. So then Linda responds at 3:10. It says, "We will be waiting. You have 3 tattoo women waiting for you." Oh my God. Wow. And then Wade responds to Kelly. "Kelly, the person you added on the 27th, please, if you would send $50 to that account, it will be to my benefit. That would be super helpful." And Kelly responds. So this is at 3:10. He writes, and then she responds at 3:26. She says, I knew you were in contact with him. Why can I not send it to you directly? And how do I send it? XX. And then 3:30, he says to Kelly, it's better to him for reasons I rather not fully detail here. Go to connecttnetwork.com. You can add it there. Afterwards, you and I will talk. I'm doing some things at the moment. What is your number? So he wants to send this, send it to somebody else, and she's confused. It is kind of weird. They don't say the name of who, but she obviously knows who he's talking about. So now we're at 3:36. Alexandra messaged him. She says, so Daniela says that when she did the post where she said you were aware of the people donating, it's when donations got up. So that people want is your so what people want is your attention, your approval, anything from you are like a king. And then Wade writes to Haley, I like clingy, needy, cool with it. And the winky face. So he's saying he likes clingy. That's to Haley. Okay. So from Kelly now, 3:38, she writes, you and I both know you don't really want to talk. Haha. I know how it works. I'm just kidding. But all right. How long does it take to get there? Like 24 hours? Is this the first message you got from me? And then Wade writes to Haley at 3:40. Funly, save Wade Wilson, Insta. So you're giving all of his accounts. Wade Stephen Wilson, TikTok, Wade Stephen Wilson official, promote. And he's saying, promote, baby. Then Haley writes back, is that what you want, baby? And then Wade writes to Kelly. Now we're at 3:42. We're still on that same day. So July 28th. So all this in one day. So Wade says to Kelly, I'm open for talking my time. Sometimes get pretty busy due to what's going on, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't talk with you. Yes, this is the first messages I'm seeing. Tell me more about who you are. And if you have an American number, give that to me. P.S. Sending you money. There will be about instant. It's fast enough. Send me pictures. And then now Wade's writing to Haley. He says, F yes. I need a code word instead of F for the F. I don't know. And Haley says to Wade, are you going to be clingy to me too, then, baby? And then Wade says to Haley, is that what you want? And Haley says, yes, I do, baby. If I'm going to be loyal and clingy to you, I want you to do the same. Says 3:48. Now we got 3:48. Wade writes to Kelly, if you want to further support me in my cause, you can visit my official social accounts. Funly, Save Wade Wilson, and then his accounts there. And then he writes to Tatiana, yes, yes, we shall speak. You have my attention now, Tatiana. I'm most interested in talking and believe you in me. That will make it work. You're on my mind, and I know I appreciate you. And then Wade says to Haley, we can talk about this way more when we speak again on the phone. Deal then? Push out my official pages anyway. Any way you can, by the way. That is real helpful for me. I got what did it say? Lots to talk on with you. And then he writes to Vivian at 3:54. I have one business call to make first, and then we'll call you, baby. Like you said, it's okay, but let you know. I have all my notes about done for the lawyer and can send them to you soon enough. Then you could read straight from the screen to the lawyer and it will be all good. I love you. And Haley writes to Wade. And then when will that be handsome? I'm watching the last of the 50 Shades of Grey movie right now. Of course, baby. So we're at 3:55. And then at 3:56, Vivian says to Wade, you couldn't do that for the last 5 hours? Like, I guess the nose, I don't know. She's wow. And then Kelly says to Wade, okay, I know you're busy. I'm sure it's not easy. Are you okay though? I'm happy to see that you're confirming those accounts are real. because there are a lot of fakes out there. I own a $4.5 million account where I wanted to share for people to donate. I advocate against the DP. Give me an hour and I'll put the money on there. Same for a picture. This is titled Baby 2000 question mark. So this is from Amanda to Wade. So it's the same day, but it's at 4:05. Hi, my love. I really hate not hearing from you. I sent over a little on that site a few days ago of like 300 because I didn't know if it was going to get canceled again, like the GoFundMe. But I want to send over 2,000. I want to still speak to you and know what's going on with your case, how you're feeling, all of that. How much work for how much work for you're a new lawyer, or what is your planning? I want to continue helping you now and in the future, babe. And not hearing from you, I only get to see some stuff online. And it messes with your head because so many people are like, this is fake, etc. I rather speak to you than read it on social media, lol. I miss you, Wade. Call me or message XO. And so this is title American Number. So we're at 410. Remember, he's supposed to be calling Vivian at 4. So watch. He didn't call her, and he's in Vivian's gonna be like, "Where are you? I thought we were talking at 4." Anyway, so where are we at? So Lisa at 410 says, "Hey Wade, or hi Wade. Sorry, it was my fault. I didn't connect the American number with my current number, but now it worked. My friend tried, and she managed to call me. So sorry for not answering the phone when you called. Now I'm more than ready for our call. I'm looking forward." And then from Daria to Wade at 419. Wade, I hope you can call me. And she gives Wade her number. And then Victoria to Wade says, hi, hey, gorgeous. Jess asked me to message you to ask you to please call Tatiana. Hope you're having a good day, boss. I work for you now. Hee hee. I'm like, I've been recruited. Love you, cutie booty. And so now we're at 4:30. Tatiana writes to Wade. So, Wadey baby, I got some bad and good news. It won't let me make an account with Connect Work because I'm in the UK. I've been on the phone to them, and everything they've gave me, the email for an international Connect Work for them to make me an account, which is good it means. I can pay and talk to you. It may just take a day or two, but I'm sure you can wait. I'm defo worth it. So he's supposed to talk to her at 4. So now Vivian is like, it's 4:31. She says, how long should this business call with another girl go on? And then Wade says to Dawn. So now Dawn pops up today, or he's responding to her today at 4:31. He says, hey, Dawn, my team has told me that you are still promoting your own donations page. If you would promote my verified Fundly account instead, so my supporters know the money is actually going to my future lawyers. Again, the pages I gave you are my only verified accounts. I tried calling you and you did not answer. Best, Wade. So it sounds like he's thinking, or if she was, I don't know if she was or not, but like she's thinking she's basically making money off of his name, pretending like she's a part of the team. They're donating to her, but it's not his official account, it looks like. Sorry, guys. This mic is really sensitive, so it's hard to just like sip a coffee without being loud. I could mute it, but like every chance I mute the mic is every chance I forget to unmute it. So, and I'll be talking and I'm not looking at chat because I'm reading. Anyway, so Linda at 4:36 says to Wade, it was so nice to talk to you. We all enjoyed it. Your voice is so hot. Cannot wait to video chat with you. You need to add us to your call logs, please. Now Kelly writes to Wade, I put it on there. Can he let me know if he got it? I also sent you a picture, but I'm not sure when you're supposed to get that. Let me know. Took me a little while because I'm currently working my shift. I'm a social worker in psychiatry. I'll give you my number, but just let me know when you want to give me a call. So that was at 4:47. Now we're at 4:51. Vivian writes, Are you kidding me now? You want to tell me you're on the phone with another girl for an hour for a business call? You've already had to call her back 3 times, and you don't give a crap about your wife. If you don't call me in 10 minutes, I won't answer my phone anymore. And if that would probably suit you then, you can keep having phone sex with that bee. Stop playing with me. What's more, you can't even reply to my messages. Call me. And then Haley at 4:52, Haley writes, "By the way, I didn't want to scare you away by telling you what happened with my ex. That's why I didn't really open up." And then Wade writes to Vivian, 10 minutes. And then Daria, so now we're at 5:04. So he writes at 4:59. Daria is writing him at 5:04 to Wade. Says, "Wade, I'm just lost probably because I'm normal Polish woman who doesn't understand much things. If you don't want to call me, that absolutely okay. I understand. You may have more important call to me. But can you please answer me a few questions? Is the voice message on Instagram and TikTok real? I think it is, and I hope the support mean a lot for you. Number 2 is who is Aura or Laura Blackwood? I asked about her because it's so strange that she said she want to help you get a lawyer, etc., but also said that voice message is not from you. I know is your private life, and maybe I shouldn't ask you about that. But that's really hurt me because I know that this kind of situation and people who lie hurt you. And already in your life was too much hurting. I really would like to support you, and I do. I do how much I can. Shame that I am not a millionaire. I hope that message is not too long. I really would like to have with you even a few minutes phone call, but it's up to you. If you will call or even answer my question, I'm just a little quiet mouse who doing everything on my way. I'm just in the touch with Alexandra. I feel I can trust her. Please wait. Let me know. I will be waiting for message or phone calls. So remember, a lot of these people like are not English isn't their primary language, and some people probably use translate or don't speak very good. So it is hard to read some of them. But that one was actually cute, like reading it because it just felt like I don't know. Like a little kid, but I understand it's just people that don't speak it. All right, Kelly. Now we're at 5:11. Kelly to Wade this is my number. She gives him her number. And then Alexandra to Wade says, here, this is Tatiana's number. So she gives her Tatiana's number. Now we got Vivian, 5:40. Really? You hung up? And then Vivian at 5:41. So 1 minute later, she says, call me again. Why you hung up on me? Nadja from Germany messages him at 5:41. She says, no, I haven't. Unfortunately, I have only a German number. It's not that easy from Germany. At the moment, we can only write over the here. I think I sent you a photo of myself so you know who's behind the messages. I don't know if you'll receive it. I know we don't have any privacy here. Can I be sure that it's you, Wade? That you're writing to me? Did you receive both messages or just one? I hope I can learn more about you here. Please get in touch, okay? Now 5:42 from Vivian to Wade. Call me. I've been waiting for you all day today. Why do you just hang up on me? Call me. Don't do this to me again. Okay, sorry. It's like, is that my second cup of coffee? It might only be my second cup today. Or first. I don't know. Yeah, so Vivian's like, okay, call me. I've been waiting for you all day. Why do you just hang up on me? Call me. Don't do this to me again. It's 5:42. So then now at 5:43, she says, are you really calling the other one now? Please call me. I want to talk to you, please. And from Tatiana at 6:01, she writes to Wade, think your friend Jessie helping sort out a way for you to call me. I gave her the numbers and everything. Hopefully it'll work. Now we got Haley at 6:01 says, here's me being clingy, LOL. What time are you calling tonight, babe? So I make sure I'm awake. I have Alexandra at 6:09. Babe, how are you feeling? Guess so tired. Any news from Dr. Sarah or any news about anything else? Now we got Nadja at 6:20. It's me again. I want to tell you that I will never publish anything. I know you can't trust me, but try. I'm staying a bit away from others. I just want to hear your story. I can try to get an American number, but I hope you'll answer me here first. I'm open to all conversations, even if you don't want to tell me something. Oh, and so you can imagine a little, I look like Harley Quinn, or I look a little like Harley Quinn. Maybe it's not a coincidence. Trust me, and I'll trust you. Wait, that was Naja. Okay. So now we got Linda to wait at 6:21. Oh, that's the one with all the three women. She says, "You have three girls waiting for that call." Now we got Alexis to Wade. I know how many people are reaching out and how time consuming it is. Communicating with you is a challenge, lol. So I'm just going to wish you the best and leave it at that going forward. Hope everything works out for you. Now, Sarah writes to Wade at 6:29. She says, "Hello, Wade. Thank you for replying to my message. You certainly don't have to thank me. It is my wish to help you because I've seen that up until now, everything has been a big mess, especially your defense. Something, and I don't know why, is going terribly wrong in this trial. I can't even imagine how hard it was for you to go through that. And I want you to know that even for me, it has been very difficult to witness it from afar. So it's a relief to be able to help you concretely. I am also glad that you know you have real friends out there making all they can, being your admins and trying to help you out of this situation and seek for solutions. I have to admit that having read some of those so called answers from you to the other girls circulating on the networks, I way kind of worried before starting reading your message. But you seem sincere and going straight to the point. I appreciate this. So here's some information about me. Um, I live in Switzerland and divorced and have two kids. I'm currently working as a self employed doctor in a Swiss clinic. But with my colleagues, we're in the process of opening up another clinic in Dubai. I keep holding one foot in the field that I'm particularly passionate in, and that's why I continue to work as an expert for trials at the same time. During my time working as a physician in prison and jail, I learned a great deal from my job in the human contact with all kinds of inmates. Especially, I learned that every act or event in life does not happen by chance, and that everything must be seen in the overall context of a person's life course. The chances he or she has had or has not had, including good or bad decisions, we all make some bad decisions at some point of our life. Like you said in your interview in 2020, talking about some decisions, if I dare give you some advice. Beware of groupies who write to you just for adrenaline, who romanticize you seeing in you a handsome criminal, or who try to become famous. Be careful what you write to them. Anything can be used against you. And when they find out they're not the only ones with matches, it's just insane what's going on out there actually on socials. But your friends have already told you about it for sure. I think that the question asking stuff is a very good idea to keep people in touch with you, but in a more distant way. None of these women writing to you actually know what it means to have a relationship in prison. I personally have had this experience in the past and I don't regret it at all, even though it turned my life upside down. But this has gone by and is not a subject to talk about right now. I wanted you just to know I'm not the type of person who will ask you for or ask you your favorite color or superficial things. What I'm looking for is to be able to have a real exchange with you, sharing our thoughts and point of view about the past, present, and future. The most important thing above all, do not give up hope about future. I saw so many cases take an unexpected turn despite all expectations. In your case, there is no evidence of guilt, no proof, nothing. Oh my God, what about him admitting it? Or what about him having the victim's car? Or, what about him having the victim's phones? What about him knowing where uh, Diane was? and knowing exactly how they died and how he ran her over. There's so much evidence. It's crazy. Anyway, where are we at? So anyway, no evidence or guilt, no proof, nothing. I just would like to be there for you in this difficult moment of your life in every way I can. You talked about friendship relation, and this is totally okay for me. But if you need help for basic stuff, don't hesitate to ask. If you don't understand medical procedures they want you to do, just ask me. As you can see, I'm not afraid to take risks in all ways of my life. I'm ready to take a risk with you. I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all about money. But my experience and intuition as a person who's worked a long time in jail tells me to trust you, as you seem to trust me. Till the 27th of August. But if it is possible for you, I'd really like to correspond with you. Given the time zone difference, there may be delays in my answers. I'm aware that I am straightforward and direct, but that's how I am. Wait, that's how I am. Oh yeah, Stan. What life has taught me to survive. I hope I haven't been too intrusive. If yes, just let me know. I will send a picture of me so you can know who you're talking to. I'm looking forward for your message to learn more about you. If you want or have time for, if you want to have time for. As I promised, this will remain absolutely confidential. And I hope I can trust you to make the same with my messages. In the meantime, take care of you, Sarah. Take a sip of water. That was a long message. Now we got a new one. Meek. Meek. Meeky Meek. Um. Hello, Wade. I hope you will. Oh, this is at 6:33. I hope you will read this because I know you get a lot of messages and I can't get back to all of them. I also hope you are doing okay knowing so many people support you, including me in this extremely difficult time. I just heard from Sharna, you know, about our group and that we have been doing and what we have been doing. Currently, we are collecting everything and putting it all together to see if we need to dig into something a bit more. I know there are certain things you are not allowed to talk about. So if you can't, then please let me know. I'm looking into the keys and what went down there. I heard you used to work at Marina Conkeys. Conky, how do you say it again? Conkeys, right? Or something. On Google, it says Conch Harbor Marina. What I would like to know is who is Josh Lukich? Lukich's friend you worked with at the Conch Harbor Marina. Again, if you're not allowed to answer this question, please don't. I don't want to get you in trouble. Please let me know if there's anything I could help you with or you think might be important to look at. I also want to know that I will be making, or I also want you to know that I'm making a $500 donation to the Fundly page. I want to help you get the second chance that you deserve. So, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out, is that a guy or a girl here? That's, I mean, the name seems like it's a man's name, right? So I'm trying to skim through to see if does he say a pronoun or anything. I mean, so yeah, I don't know. You think Meek is a guy or a girl? I'm thinking it's a guy, right? Oh, um, let me say hi to a couple people. Hey, ASAP Lizzie. Hey, Sarah. Wyatt. Miss Buckeye. One board. Lisa D. I can't say that right now. Harley. Good is evil. Evil is good. The Watched. Scorpio. Oh, yeah. Okay. God, I just got interested again with these emails, but oh no, it's well, the name isn't, because isn't Ari supposed to be a lawyer, right? Okay. Hey, Chief Bourgeois. Hey, Poetic. Have access to anything inmates messages on private server. Messages on private server, internal jail, no access from outside. They upload all messages from public internet server to private. Okay, thanks, Betsy. Thanks, Moria. Lord Richie Dave. Bye. Thanks, guys. Just wanted to see who was in chat. Oh, hey, Casey. Okay. Oh, thanks, Angela. Thank you. Alrighty. So we are at, where are we at? So we got Meek. Okay. So now we're at, so that's 633. So now we're at 637 from Linda to Wade. So Linda says, this is Linda, double D. What? I'm heading home when I work with the girls again. I will, when I work with the girls again, I'll message you so we can talk. We want video. Love ya, Wade. Stay strong, Gloria, Linda, and Shari. Now we got Susie B to Wade. Hey, Wade, it's Suze. You seem to have a lot on your plate. Are you ever going to talk again with me, or do I need to ask your PR crew? Now, Alexandra to Wade, 6:53. So we're still on that same day that we started today, July 28th. Dang it, forgot to do that. Hold on, let me make sure. I think, well, see, here's the difference, because some people get confused. So some people be like, you might say, oh, Melissa Montanez, why aren't you blocking out her last name? Well, she's already made herself public now, so she's kind of like a public figure. So there's just certain rules that you kind of know, you get a hang of, like what would be considered doxing if they're not already public and they didn't come out already. So I know some people like they get confused about it, but I've been doing this for 6 years. You just kind of learn as you go. But like Melissa, I don't need to, because she basically made herself public. Okay. But hold on, I want to make sure that, because some of these I skimmed through, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Josh is public now, Lukic. Okay, 1 second though. It's like I'm not perfect, so I do miss some sometimes, which sucks, but I try. I need an editor for my editing. All right, 1 second though. Let me just fix this. All right. Yeah, Christine, Mateo. I think I'm good on those. Okay. Yep, I just missed the one, and I got it. All right. All right. So we are at, from Alexandra, 6:53. I'm going to take one more sip of my water this time. In reality, I mean, I would probably be able to fight all of these without blocking the last name, but it's just to go through the last name, because in reality, it really is all public since they're like public files. But just to not have to go through the hassle of fighting them, I just, I don't know. That's a little, like, it's not, everything's not black and white. That's a little tricky, but I even the messages, I don't know. It's tricky, but for sure, like Melissa and Josh and stuff, that's, everything's all public. I mean, plus they came out and, all right. So sorry, I just repeat myself a lot. I know it's one of my weaknesses. Okay. So did I skip to Susie B? So Susie said to Wade, hey, Wade, it's Suze. You seem to have a lot on your plate. Are you ever going to talk again with me, or do I need to ask you your PR crew? Oh, yeah, I did that one. So now we have from Alexandra to Wade. She says, Amanda, she donated $2,000. So Amanda donated 2,000. Now we have Wade is responding to Vivian. Now it's that same day, it's at 7 p.m. Wade says, Wade, so I think he's trying to show what to write because look, it says, Wade was part of a trafficking ring, including drugs, guns, and people. About 1 year, Wade and Melissa Montanez wanted out, planned to go to Hawaii. When an organization caught wind of it, threats started coming in. If I tried to leave, they would kill me. Let me take this down. Wade received threats for 2 full days prior to the murders. This is his little story, right? The next day the murders took place, Wade left Christine Melton's home around 5 to 5:30 a.m. to go to Mateo's Graphics. When he arrived there, Wade was sat down by Josh and another person. He was told that he would be taking the fall for the killings. The killings that would be occurring. Otherwise, Wade's loved ones would be in danger. Next, Wade was forced to make a phone call to his biological father and Melissa Montanez. He told father he did something he could not, or he told him he did something he could not take back. Wade knew he had to make the call because guns were easily accessible. Knew they would kill me. Wade was made to call Melissa, who was forced herself to participate in framing Wade, or else she would be killed. Wade was then forced to utilize a device that would reroute his call through the victim's phones to call Melissa. When Wade called Melissa, he was told to tell her that he had done something without going into full details. After making the calls, Wade was then told they were going to call the cops to have him arrested. Instead of the thing that doesn't make sense, a lot of that doesn't make sense, but the main thing that makes absolutely no sense, instead of killing 2 innocent people, all they would have to do is kill one person, Wade. If they wanted to get Wade out of the thing so he doesn't take Melissa, or if they felt like they had to kill Melissa, but no, because they were supposedly they're taking Wade so that he didn't take Melissa, right? So just kill Wade. Why go and kill 2 random people and make it more confusing and set it up to frame somebody instead of just kill one person? Do you see it made this story? I mean, there's so many reasons it doesn't, but that is like all you almost need to know. That right there makes absolutely nothing. Oh, anyway, because then instead they're taking a chance that he rats him out and stuff. Well, if you kill him, you take away that threat, and then you just set up something to make it look like whatever happened to him. You could do a drug overdose. I mean, he does party. Nobody would even ask questions. Makes no sense. Anyway, all right. So now we are at Amanda writes to Wade. So we're still July 28th, 7:01. She says, I sent $2,000 to your Fundly account. I hope that can help a little and more people donate. If you need more help, I guess let me know. Have a good night. So Alexandra's in contact. I want to know who this Alexandra is because she seems more active than Jessie. She's got more so far. She's got more control and power than Jessie. Like she's calling the shots through the emails or messages. Anyway, I'm gonna figure it out. Like I've been just too busy getting these all redacted, but like after we go through these, I want to figure out who all these people are as far as like what are they part they have in it. Anyway, so yeah, she donated $2,000. Now we have Ashley to Wade at 7:05. Ashley says, how have you been doing lately? I just wanted to message you and let you know I'm praying for you and will continue to be here for you and keep showing you support. I know it's hard. It gets hard sometimes to try and stay positive, but I hope you keep your head up. I'm here anytime if you want to reach out. We may not know each other, but I think you would see I'm a person that genuinely cares. But anyway, I hope you're doing okay. So part 2. So now Wade writes to Vivian. 7:16. So remember, this is that same day at like 4. He doesn't call her till later, and she's like mad. Who are you talking to for hours? This is still that same day. Okay. Oh, he's continuing. He's telling her the story here. What the story is. Probably because she's supposedly, you'll see, I think she's lying to him a lot because she's supposedly supposed to get Baez for Wade, and she's been telling him that she's been talking to Baez and that he's basically going to represent Wade. So he's trying to like, oh, cool. And he's thinking she's taking care of it. So I'm guessing he's probably trying to have her give this to him, I'm guessing. But anyway, it says when Wade had an opportunity though. So we're continuing this story. Okay. Don't like cut off. It's this. Okay. When Wade had the opportunity though, he fled out the back door. Wade his behind business until it was clear to leave. Wade ran on foot, found a house that he could break into and hide inside. Wade called his biological father. He stated to him that he had committed these crimes only because he was in the mindset that he needed to do what he needed to do to get to a safe place. Instead, Wade's biological father called the cops and had him arrested. The U.S. Marshals came to arrest Wade. After booked into jail, Wade gave several different confessions to the detective and to Melissa on phone. Wade gave confession because, again, was afraid if do not confess that they would harm his loved ones, as they had previously threatened. Wade confessed to Melissa on jail phone because he knew she was recording the call. It's such a lie. And as working with the media. Wade felt that if he did this, it would be proof he was upholding his end of the deal with hopes that they would not harm his loved ones. Wade then contacted local news stations to encourage them to interview with him to reiterate that he is innocent and was framed. Oh my. Now we have, oh shoot, I have my phone off. I was gonna, okay, so Alexandra to Wade, at 7:18 says, of course, I told Wade I would help out with what he needs. My dad passed and left me life insurance money. So please keep in contact with me and let me know about fees for lawyers or how we might need help with or whatever you might need help with. Last time I spoke to him was the 23rd, but just want to be there for him, from Amanda. So what I'm guessing is she's relaying the message from Amanda to Wade, right? Or she's relaying the message that maybe Amanda wrote to her, is what I'm guessing. Because at first I was like, oh, is this Jesse? Because maybe she's talking to Jesse through Wade's account, but I don't think that's what's going on because it says from Amanda. So I think it's just Amanda wrote to Alexandra and Alexandra is just showing Wade what she wrote, is what I'm guessing. Okay, now Wade is writing to Vivian at 7:18. He's continuing that story. He says, Wade has continued to state he is innocent since that interview was completed. There are many inconsistencies in his trial. We are working to compile the documents that show he was framed. Is my sound good, guys? I'm trying to not talk as loud into it. And then I know that the mowing might be annoying. I can't help that. It is. It's close to an Oasis. It's close. It's not. I don't think it's exact because when I was reading it last night, there was a few it's the same story basically, but there was a few specifics that weren't in that story when she told it, and she had maybe extra things. But it's basically that same story, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she read it. I actually played it. I played it in the one that got taken down, and then a month later, I had played it again. Okay. Oh, hey, Ash Cash. Couple months. Wait. Well, it was a back and forth to get figured out what I wanted and the price and stuff, and so it was kind of back and forth. But how long have I been conversing, trying to figure it out? A couple months, I would say. But then, as far as when I sat down and said, "Okay, this is what I want," how long did it take? I remember when I finally ordered it, they said it's a 5-week turnaround, is what they told me. but I don't feel like it took quite 5 weeks from when it was officially ordered. But maybe, yeah, around 5 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. But it was a couple months communication back and forth. Okay. Um, where are we at? So we're at Alexander told Wade. Okay, so Wade writes to Vivian at 7:18. Oh, I already wrote that where he's framed. That's right. Okay. All right. Now so from Alexandra to Wade, 7:19. Is that really loud? The lawn mowing? Says, yes, I was in contact with him for a while. And then I know he's going through a lot. And last we spoke was July 23rd. I wrote him and told him I sent money. He knew my dad passed and I was going to help me. And I was going to help him out. He knows my number and smart inmate. So if he needs help I'm sure he will reach out from Amanda again because I told her to message you so you can thank her. Yeah. So she's sending the ones from Amanda. So she's saying talking about the last time she talked to Wade. But it must have been before because she did talk to him this day. So these messages were probably before that. All right. So now we're from Haley to Wade, still the same day at 7:21. Also, one more thing. You said that one song reminded you of the song I think of for you is I Want to Be Your Slave by Manskin. And then Alexandra to Wade, 7:24. She says, you need to stop wasting energy and speak to Amanda. And the Dr. Sarah, they definitely have the means to make a difference. Think big. Don't settle for less. I see people who invest more are the ones who are in touch with you because they want you. The others guess you can just accept request and not reply. And as soon as I see something interesting, I let you know. So obviously it's all set up of what they could bring to him and oh, is this person going to be able to give you a lot of money or help you? Don't bother with this person. Think big. So Alexander reminds me of kind of like a Jesse too, as far as okay, how are we going to make you more money? Now we scam people and pretend and use that their infatuation with you. Kind of. Anyway, oh, thank you, True Crime Christy. Why you said it like that? Showing support. I usually don't catch your live. Wait, I feel like I've watched. Do you have a channel or TikTok? I feel like I've watched some of your stuff. True Crime Christy. I know I have, unless if there's two True Crime Christies. I feel like I've gotten some information from either your TikTok or YouTube before from this case. It's got to be the same person, right? Yeah, I bet. Cool. Thank you, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's not always. I mean, sometimes from this book, guys. Remember reading some of this book, and I should read some excerpts from it some more. Sometimes it's successful, smart women that go for these. A lot of times they are smart, but maybe just not emotionally smart, or they have that fault that they have this one thing. It just doesn't make them not smart in other areas. All right. Anyway. All right. Okay. Ah, huh. Alrighty, I'm ready. Alrighty. Just trying to see if is that. Oh, did she respond? I was trying to see if True Crime, if Christy responded after that. Hi, good is evil. Evil is good. Hold on. Patty. So you watch her too? Okay, so it is probably the right one, right? Okay, so where are we at? We are at Vivian to Wade at 7:34. She says, "Got all parts and screenshotted everything. I love you, babe. I'm going to take a quick shower and then think about getting something to eat somewhere quickly. I love you." And then she writes 10 minutes after that, she sends him another one and says, "Babe, I did the math again, LOL. Better call me just at 10:30, okay?" So we have 2 calls for tomorrow morning to be on the safe side. I think tomorrow morning, once 15 minutes is definitely not enough. So, oh, 1 15 minutes, definitely not enough. I'll take care of it tomorrow that I can recharge alone. Anyway, please don't forget at me at 10:30. Then Wade writes Mrs. C. Miss C, I need this power of attorney form ASAP. So we know who he gives that to, right? And then 7:48. This is still the same day that I started this live. Wade writes to Ashley, "What's your number?" 7:53. Amanda writes to Wade, "Call me back. I don't know why it's saying I don't have funds. I have a ton of money on my account." Now we got a new Brittany, another new one. So Brittany writes at 8:08. It says, "Can you please write or call me? I need someone to talk to." And then Wade finally writes Vivian back and says, "10:30, baby, I'm there. Text me when leaving for food. Text me when you return hotel. I love you." And then Vivian writes back, "I'm already back at the hotel. Have my milkshake and nuggets and fries. Eating now. Call me 10:30. I miss you so much. It hurts. I love you." And then 9:22. So wow, longest one in between. It's almost an hour in between these messages. Linda's the one with the 3 women. Writes to Wade, "Us 3 really care about what happens to you. We would love to be sitting in the courtroom when the judge gives his sentence, no matter the outcome. We have your back. You are our bad boy. Jokingly tell your lawyers to buy us plane tickets in a room so we can cheer Wade Wilson along. Believe me, us 3 have a mouth on us, LOL." And then Amanda at 9:33 writes, "I love you, handsome." And then Haley at 10:07 writes, "Tried to press 0 and it wasn't working." And then a minute later, she says, "I pressed 0 more than once and my phone didn't pick it up. Try again, please." And then 3 minutes later, she says, "I don't know why it isn't registering. It wasn't registering when I hit 0. I kept hitting 0 and it wouldn't accept it. Can you please try calling me again, baby, before I fall asleep? I want to hear your voice before bed." And Amanda, 10:14, Amanda writes Wade and says, "Baby, I set up that account for the visitation. It's just wanting for approval. So hopefully by tomorrow it gets approved." Um, and then Haley writes to Wade at 10:20. She says, "Those photos from the baby shower I went to yesterday were approved. It's the ones where I'm in the orange dress." And then Vivian. So it's 10:20. Remember, he said he called her at 10:30 now, right? I think so. She says, "Call me?" Question mark with 2 3 sad faces. And then 4 minutes later, she says, "Babe, call me, please," with a sad face. Um, and then 3 minutes later, Baby, please don't do this to me, please. Can you call? Now we're at 10 minutes after that, or 11 minutes after that, a new person, Felice messages Wade and says, "Hey Wade, just checking up on you. I've sent a couple messages plus a letter with some pictures. I see on TikTok you have an account. If so, that's pretty cool. You get to see for yourself how much support you have. A lot of women claiming they talk to you. A lot of people are trying to find ways to help you. Really wish you had a different lawyer. They seem to be a mess. Hope you are keeping your head up. Your eyes, you're in my prayers, and I'll keep in touch. Sending you love." Oh yeah, that'd be horrible. The wrong way. Okay. Oh shoot. You know what? So can you think of any places that would be like that you could go and like video for us to see? Is any people in chat? Is there any place since he's in town where all this is? Can you think of any places we could have him go by and like video or no? I don't know. I'm trying to think since you're there. Is there any place we would want to see or no? Oh, chat, if you guys could think of anything, let me know or let him know and we'll. Okay, so where are we at? Felice says, "Hey Wade, just checking up on you. I've sent a couple messages plus a letter with some pictures. I see you on TikTok, you have an account." Oh, I just read this, huh? I think. I don't know. Part of me, it sounds familiar, and part it doesn't. I see on TikTok you have an account. If so, that's pretty cool. You get to see for yourself how much support you have. Yeah. A lot of women claiming to talk to you. A lot of people are trying to find ways to help you. Really wish you had a different lawyer. They seem to be a mess. Hope you're keeping your head up and you're in my prayers. I'll keep in touch. Sending love. Now we have Haley to Wade at 10:39. Says, "I'm sorry, baby. I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. I know you only have like 20 minutes left. I don't know what happened. I kept pressing 0. Anyway, baby, have a good night. Hope to hear your voice tomorrow." 3 or oh no, that's the love thing, right? Hales. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What does that mean, Hales? Anyway. All right. Now Ashley to Wade. It was just her phone number she gave. Dawn to Wade at still the same day. We're still on the 28th, but it's about to end. It's 11:54. She writes, "Hey, I don't know who told you that, but all of your pages are in my bios. I don't have any pages for myself. Your link tree with everything on it is on my TikTok and my IG. I could promise you I'm posting it everywhere. And yeah, I tried picking up the phone, but it wouldn't let me. So I'll have to get a Florida number from a texting app. So I'll do that now. And you could call me this morning for sure if you like." And she gives the number and says, "That's a text now number from Florida. So hopefully you'll be able to contact me because I tried putting my money on my phone, but only Americans can. Um, Hope to hear from you soon, Dawn." Now, Amanda, still 11:54 now. Still 11:54. Amanda writes to Wade, "I just got your email and it said my visit was rejected, LMAO. I guess figure that out on your end. Good night. Call me when you wake up. XOXO." Now another one from Dawn to Wade, and now we're on the next day, but it's, that night. It's 12:19 a.m., July 29th. Dawn writes to Wade. She says, "I can promise you that I have no pages that I made for myself for you. The only pages that I ever put up are the pages that you told me to. So I don't know who is saying this because I can promise you I post your pages every day and I have a lot of followers on TikTok and Instagram. So I put them in my bio. I make a couple of videos about you and your pages every day. I'm honestly doing my best. I'm honestly doing the best I can, and I post in our group every day about your pages and to donate. Um, I'm actually here to help, and I will help you with whatever you need or want. And I just sent you a message before I got a Florida number on a texting calling app. So I sent you a number for that. So you'll be able to call me today if you want to. And you should be able to get in touch with me because I try to put credits onto my phone. But apparently, only people in America can do that. I promise I'm not here to disrupt anything. I'm a good person. I'm a really good effing person. And I'm trying so hard to help you because you don't deserve to be put to death at all. There's so much crap that is wrong with your case, and they seem to not give a F about it, which is truly effing freaking sad. And I'm sorry that I'm cursing, but it makes me upset. I promise you, I'm posting your pages every day. Um, so now Amanda is writing Wade at 1:47 a.m. Like he's like all hours of the day, he's able to just message freely. And then just let me pop in a movie, it looks like. He can it's crazy how much with technology, how much freedom they have, it seems like. I mean, I know it's not completely free, obviously, but people could just like sit in a small room and like be online all day, game or do whatever, don't even move. So it's like it's not that different from being in prison if you think about it, just sitting in a room. And now they're allowed. I know they have limits what they could do online, but I'm just saying it's kind of crazy to think about. Okay, so here we go. From Amanda to Wade, 1:47 a.m. I just finished watching the movie you watched. My God, baby, freaky. When she found out that he was living in that house, that crazy. That guy, Joseph Sikora, he plays really good in the show Power. In the show Power. Have you ever watched that? Let me know tomorrow's next movie selection we'll watch together. Keep hitting my when I redid my computer. It's under here and the cords are all here. And I debated which side to put the cords. I should have did it on the other side. Ooh, anyway, keep like almost catching up with my foot. All right, so now we're from Tatiana to Wade at 3:53 a.m. I know there's time differences though too. She says, "Morning, I think I managed to top it up. Think there's like $10 on there. So if you want to call and see if it works, then go for it. I'm in all day today." So from Andrea to Wade at this is 6:07 a.m. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Wilson. Have a good day. Adrian, oh wait, hold on. Is something? Hold on a second. Oh no, just not. Um, yeah, all right, so we have Andrea to Wade at 6:07. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Okay, so now we have Lizelle to Wade at 6:08. Wade, I was wondering, have you tried calling the number I sent you? I'm curious to know if it was working. I've been thinking of you quite a lot. Now we have Daria to Wade. 6:38. She says, "Wade, even Don't know if you wish, but you agree that we will contact the Innocence Project? We try a lot and is not much time left. I don't want to do anything without your permission. I hope you'll contact me there or by phone. Yeah. Good luck on that. The Innocence Project. Oh my lord! But I mean, we know how what ends up happening. I was already faking it. Okay. So we have Linda now. Linda's the three lady woman. Just remind you. Um, to wait at 7:38 a.m. My sweetest and sexiest, didn't want to bother you much lately. Jesse told me you had much to do, and I also tried to focus on what we're doing. Don needs some attention. Oh wait, where is Linda? Did I missed? I skipped it. I was like, wait, hold on. Somehow I skipped to Linda. So first let's do Linda. So from Linda to Wade at 7:15. Hello, I just wanted to tell you good morning. I'm kind of rainy here today. So I'm gonna do much thinking. I'm gonna jam out, clean my house. Probably saying like I'm gonna jam out and clean my house. I hope to hear from you later. And now we'll go to the Alexandra at 7:38. So she says, my sweetest and sexiest, didn't want to bother you much lately. Jesse told me you had much to do, and I also tried to focus on what we were doing. Um, Dawn needs some attention. She makes huge efforts. She wants some recognition, trying to keep up the International Wives team up, but some need some attention from the king. Hmm. So now from Vivian at 7:50, so she's calling her in the morning too. So she says, the lawyer will call me later today or tomorrow morning. He has an important appointment that he has to keep. Um, but she said he'll get back to me as soon as he can. He definitely is going to try to call me today. She said he has me in mind. Yeah, he'll definitely try to call me today. I'll go to Starbucks first and get something for blank and then to the bank. And then Amanda writes Wade at 8:31 a.m. and says, "Good morning, baby. What are you doing? Hope you had a good night's sleep." And then Wade responds to Vivian now and says, "I thought you had a scheduled meeting with him." And he writes to Vivian again. So at 8:40 it says, "That is unacceptable. We need this today. You need to recall and state your frustration being that you paid 50,000 and had a dated schedule appointment this morning." And Vivian says, "She also apologized, babe. She said she got something important and that he urgently needs to take care of. I'll call her again later and tell her that I have to talk to him today and that that I didn't pay that money for nothing." Okay? And now Francilla to Wade, 8:54 a.m. She says, "Wait, how is my love? I came again to say that we are doing everything we can to help you. Don't worry. As soon as you can send me a message, I really need to hear from you and know what else you need at the moment. Okay? Status with God and trust. We are with you. I love you." Okay. Now from Alexander to wait at 9:07 a.m. Did you see my messages? Because haven't received any reply from you since yesterday. And Jesse is like all the time with you on the phone and telling that to our team. Like she's the only one who can deliver your messages or gets to talk to you. There are people here doing much more than her. They need your attention. And I don't speak about me. Um, okay. Alrighty. Um, So from Way to Vivian. 908. I mean, I'm not happy about it and feel that 50,000 that for 50,000 either that appointment be held or you had better given a decent time to be known about a makeup date. Her leaving things up in the air, so to speak, with little to no specification as to a remake of things is absolutely distasteful, not satisfactory. And Haley writes to Wade, 913. They approved all those pictures. Also, call whenever. I'm not working today, even though I work from home. Still redacted. When I woke up, so I will be chilling on my couch all day, Netflix and sleeping. Hales. Am I saying that right? The Hales? I don't know what I mean. So I guess she sent him. The jail approved all the pictures she sent. Haley. Okay. Vivian, 9:16 a.m. I'll call her again later, babe. I'm at the bank right now. She said he'd call me tomorrow morning or today at the latest. Why are you mad at me again? Wade says, I need some credible, real answer from these people. Return black and call again around 12, baby. So he's telling her, Wade's telling her, you need some answers. Call back around 12. Ask to speak with him furthermore. A phone number for him to provide to me. Email. All would be useful at this point for 50,000. I'm not mad at you. And I didn't redact that. I don't know what that's. It looks like it's supposed to be, by the way it was handled in this morning. So he's mad about the way it was handled this morning. From them, he's saying, because he's like 50,000. Why would they just if we really had an appointment, they just canceled it and then, I'll call you or maybe. Anyway, and then Wade writes to Gwendolyn at 9:39. He says, "Can you contact Kevin Shirley, the convict, today and ask him if Jesse can drive to him and get the clothes that are mine?" So remember, he's all every time because Kevin's his lawyer, and every time he brings him up, he has to talk about his convict or this charge or that. It seems like, oh lordy. Well, Wade, Kevin represented you way better than Hollander. Dang it. He was a lot better than the other guy. Anyway. All right, Alexandra to Wade. I accidentally don't know why. Maybe I was all up all night. I was maybe half asleep or something and accidentally redacted part of Wade's name too. But then when I already saved it, I could either remove all of it. I couldn't just go back and do one after I had it saved. So I didn't want to have to redo it all. So well. Anyway, so it says, this is from Alexander to Wade. So I checked with Daniela. Dawn put her funnily on her main page. She's doing a great job. She has some pics on her TikTok, like the ones you always ask from me. Don't know what she's doing, but seems like she's doing something. Seems like she's doing something like only or even more. Also very active on her Facebook. Definitely should get some attention and a call. So, I mean, I've noticed Alexandra's really impressed by Dawn. She's always a complimenter. She's doing so good. Okay, so now Vivian at 9:41 says, okay, I'll give it I'll give it my all, babe. I promise. I'm sorry you're upset. I didn't mean to. I love you. And then Carissa says to Wade at 9:41 a.m. Hey, I'm Carissa. I've been following your case. I'm not gonna hit you with the stupid fangirl crap, but I can imagine it's less than helpful. I'm 37, live in Rhode Island. I hope to hear back from you. Keep your head up, King. Wade writes back to Courtney. So Courtney's the Courtney we know from TikTok in the videos. Okay, so she says, or no, Wade's writing to her. So Wade says, "Is there any way that you would be cool with Marie?" So I thought this was kind of interesting. So remember, Marie, isn't she talking about Jesse at the time? Right? Wait, there's that other no, I think because remember, yeah, to film with you. Because remember, yeah, I'm trying to put the timing. Yeah, so this would have been at the time where everybody thought she was still Marie. Because remember, Courtney's the one where Jesse went to her house. That's why Courtney was so mad wi- with, Courtney has kids and stuff, went to her house under a different name. Remember how she was like, felt so betrayed because she even said she was Marie at the house and lied? Well, that's funny because even when he's writing to Courtney, he's calling her Marie. Is there any way that you would be cool with Marie actually coming to Key West tomorrow to film with you? She's not working her other job, and is free to do so. Oh my god. Isn't that funny kinda? Um, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we have Dawn to Wade at 9:48. Hey, it looks like you won't be able to talk to me over the phone. I can put credits on here for a video call if you'd rather do that. I'm Canadian, so that's the reason why it won't let me do anything because I don't have an American zip code. And then Don says, try. So it gives them the phone number. All right. Sorry. So then Wade responds to Dawn and says, I have tons of Canadian and overseas friends that I speak with. There is a way to make this work for us on the phone. You can go online to States Card. Also, reach out directly to my friend Alexandra, and she will help you with this. And then Dawn responds back. We're at 9:51, and she says, try this. She tries to give him another number. And he responds back and says, I am trying now. Should it not work then? Should it not work then? Absolutely contact my friend Alexandra, as she will help resolve the issue for you. And then Wade reaches out to Alexandra a minute after he writes Dawn. 9:53, he writes Alexandra and says, Dawn is having issues because she lives in Canada. Can you help her out to show her how to use a card to make payments onto her phone? All right, I gotta take one more sip, guys. I'm like alternating with coffee, but the coffee makes me need water. I hope he doesn't. Come on, Zeke, don't bark. So Alexander writes to Wade. Of course, I'm on it. All right, and then we have Wade to Tatiana at 9:54, so a minute after Alexander writes. So I mean, yeah. Is this correct number? I called twice just now. So Wade's trying to get hold of Tatiana. Tatiana responds to Wade and says, yes, that's the number it should call. Just called and it got through to me. So basically saying, you're having trouble with it, but she called and got through to me. And then Dawn to Wade. See, shh. Oh my god. Okay, I messaged her. Sorry, guys. He probably sees some outside and he just got to wait till. Oh my god. And then Wade to Dawn, back to Dawn. Like they're just going back and forth, Um, 9:57. Okay, great, Don. She will help you on that. No problem. And then we can talk. I can't wait. And then Vivian. Oh my God, Zeke. Stop it. To Wade. I got my cards. Everything is activated. I talked to my German bank now and I canceled my accounts. The money will be transferred to my new card now, but as I thought it would take about 1 to 2 days until the money is there. Zeke, stop it, please. So basically, she's always has an excuse. Like, I feel like, oh, he's always waiting for the money, or now the lawyer money. So she's saying she transferred to her new card. She thought it would take about 1 to 2 days. So, but now I guess it's going to take longer because she says now you'll probably just be more mad. So I don't know how many days she's going to take, but she says you don't have to ask Todd. Then we have to wait until the money is on my card. I'm sorry, babe. I really am. Please don't be very mad at me. I'm literally trying everything in my power. And then Dawn responds to Wade and says, so I just got a states card. So what do I do with it now? Oh, let me just try to look at this screen. I'm controlled on this, but you can still see it. Let's see here. From Dawn, 10:09 to Wade, it says call and gives it the number. I got it all set up now. I used a state's credit card. I think I only put 15 on it, but I got it all figured out now. So you can give me a call whenever. And then Dawn, gotta get used to this, like scrolling over here. It's like two sides of the brain. Okay, so Dawn to Wade, 10:15. My new number you should be able to call is, and gives a new number. And then we have Gwendolyn to Wade, 10:20. I will get it worked out for Wednesday. Wade to Gwendolyn. Maybe Kevin's 2 domestic violent charges are disrupting him from giving my clothing up. Wait, why would they? Why would they have anything to do with that? I don't know. I don't get the clothing. What? Anyway, Wade to Todd. So it's a new one. I mean, we know that he was contacted about giving money. They were talking about like, oh, I talked to Todd or whatever. I think Alexander was talking about, but this is the first time I think we've seen them talk directly, right? So Wade says to Todd, hey, Todd, did you get a text message for Jessie? She's looking to find it if you have any photos that are not in the internet of me yet. Her number is, did you get a text probably from Jessie? She's looking to find if you have any photos that are not in the internet of me yet. So I'm curious, who's Todd and why would Todd have pictures of him on the internet? Or like, why would he have pictures of Wade? Does anybody know? Is he like a family friend? Somehow would have pictures. Anyway, gosh, he's gonna hear. Because my mom just got home and you hear the door open. Okay, from Tatiana to Wade. Okay, at 10:27 a.m., she says, came off the phone and still not got a message. Slacking here, Mr. Wilson. And then from Wade to Vivian, 10:30, says, I'm not mad at you, baby. Not at all, even. I will handle my side. You need to recall at 12. Are you saying recall the lawyer? Do your best to speak to Baez. In the least, you get me that phone number and email. Also, let Michelle know that I will directly be calling to her sometime today to speak about it. I love you. And then we have Vivian writes back to Wade 3 minutes after his, says, I'll call right away. I'll be at the hotel in a minute. I love you. And then Wade responds to Tatiana, 10:39 a.m. and says, "You came when we got off the phone. That's so crazy. Leaving me put off of the fun, are you? LOL, but really great speaking with you, babe. No doubt. I had been looking forward to it together and many more times as well in the future." God, it's hard to read how how they write. All the typos and miss spots. So this one said, "Re from the cough cough." Oh, because this one was labeled. Oh wait, that's re cough cough too. Oh, um, huh. Anyway, so this is 10:43 a.m. from Tatiana. Says, "No, not literally. I meant like we come off the phone and I didn't get my message with my poem. Haha. Well, I've sent you another pic to inspire you. LOL. Yeah, it was good speaking to you. Sorry didn't say bye. It cut out quick." And then we got Vivian to wait at 10:44 a.m. It says, "In the meantime, can you try asking Todd if he can top up some money? Then we can have a quick phone call afterwards." And then Courtney says 7:29 at 10:44 a.m. She says, "Can call me. I put more money on my phone." And then Linda 10:51, she says, "I guess you're really not one to talk anymore. What happened?" Um Oh, Alexandra, you need to call Daniela ASAP. um, okay, so Vivian to Wade at 11:06 is all redacted, I think, because just a phone number, I think. But remember, I accidentally redacted some of the Wade. I don't know. Maybe it like I don't know. It was like half asleep or something and clicked on too much of it. To from Wade to Vivian, 11:08. He says, "I spoke with Todd already, babe. What happened with Michelle?" And Wade says to Tatiana at 11:09, what's well, that's all right because it's never goodbye. It will be always between us. See you later. Oh, is he saying see you later is what it'll be between us? Okay. So that's from Wade. And then we have another one from Wade to Alexandra calling us now. I don't know. I'm going to stick with what I was reading this way. It's easier. Um, from Catherine to Wade at 11:09, it says, "Hey, hope you're keeping your head up even with the circumstances. In the end, the truth always comes out. But if you ever need to genuinely talk to someone, feel free to reach out. I know you personally how tough, or I know personally how tough blank is and have struggled it in my past, very similar to you. So I can relate. Try not to let your mind spiral. I'll keep you in my thoughts, Katie." All right, this is from Vivian to Wade at 11:11. Make a wish. Anyway, it says call blank now. Then when I'm done, I'll let you know. Then you can call me. So that's Vivian saying call. I don't know who. Um, oh, anyway. So from Courtney to Wade says, "Yeah, I spoke with her. She's going to come tomorrow." Wait, what was the last thing he said according? I don't even know what, maybe they're on the phone or I don't feel like scrolling all the way up, but I wonder who they're referring to. Because I mean, something Wade must have said, and he said, "Yeah, I spoke with her. She's going to come tomorrow." Now Amanda writes to Wade at 11:14 and says, "Call me again. Connect Network is so annoying with calls. Keep saying I don't have money, and I do. Try again." Now Vivian, 11:16 says, "I say directly that I want to talk to Mr. Baez. I'll write you, and then I'm done." Um, yeah. So Tatiana to Wade at 11:20. Doesn't have to be a see you later. You could have a conversation. Haha. I don't know how your day's been. Wait, yeah. Okay. From Tatiana. Um, this is from Vivian to Wade, and it says 11:32. It says, "Can you call in me?" From Amanda to Wade at 11:37. It says, "I I called that Connect Network and they said you tried calling me from a collect call or something. That's why I couldn't pick up. I don't know how that happens, but I do have more than enough money on my account. I thought my account was messed up." Again, love you. And then from Wade to Amanda, 11:41, he says, "It wasn't me who called you. What the F? Who you got calling your phone?" And then wait, who just so it's Amanda that he's good. Okay. So from Alexandra to Wade, um 11:44, we're still on July 29th. It said, and we're in the morning still. It says you got her even more into you now. Oh no, that's right. This one is kind of interesting. So Alexandra, I don't know who, I was trying to figure out who she was talking to. Oh, she does answer. That's right. So yeah, Alexandra says, "You got her even more into you now. Ha 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 ha," or whatever. LMAO, "Can't anymore with you. We'll keep it between us." And she doesn't know how I speak to you, everything. So I don't know if she means every day or I don't know. And then Wade writes to Alexandra, "Daniela or Dawn? LOL." So he's trying to figure out who's all into me. Um, well, sorry, sometimes I like to reread it because I'm like, what? Um, so now she's going to answer. So he's asking who, and then she says, "Ah, Daniela. Don, don't know yet. We're not that close, but I'm glad these women are in line so they don't mess my head up asking about you. We could have done so many things together. Like your mind and my mind and your charm and mine. They are jealous of me, but they all like me at the end. Wish wish I could hug you right now." And then Amanda writes to Wade, 11:49. She says, "Shut up. Swear to God, I just had a collect call. Call me again." And oh, remember, this is the one that says she thought that she missed the call with Wade, and Wade's like, I didn't call you because she got a collect call." Um, right? And he's like, "Who's calling you?" Right? Isn't that the one that would, yeah, I have to see real quick. Or is there somebody else? Yeah, Amanda. Yep. Okay. So he's almost like he got real jealous. Like, "Who's calling? I wasn't me, you know?" And then she's like, when he says, "That's not me," so he's like, or she's like, "Shut up, swear to God, I just got a collect call, call me." So it sounds like she's a little bit confused. "Who called me?" And he says, "Swear on God, that's why I told you to change your number." And then um Amanda writes to him. After he says that, she says, "Unreal. I'll call up or go in a little while to change my number. Now are all of my credits wait, where are we? Now are all my credits now. I'm going to lose I have $200 on my phone line with you and me. Why the F would someone be calling me?" I don't know. Sorry, guys. These are hard to read because the grammar and stuff. It's like, now are all my credits now? Uh, so she's thinking she's gonna lose the $200, um, but why if she doesn't accept them? Nuh-uh. Right? Anyway, so Daria says to Wade at 12:08, she says, "Wait, I hope I didn't write something wrong. If yes, I'm really sorry. I don't mean that. I hope you are okay, and I will get my message from you soon. The number you will be just available for a week, just to let you know. Take care." Wait, the number will be available just a week. I understand why they have to get all the because they're from a different country. But why were they? From listening to the phone call, like how they're just we saying that they're blocking them. I don't understand. Anyway, so from Amanda to Wade at 12:10 p.m. on 7/29. She says, "I put that number in my Google search and it says prison scams. I guess other people had phone calls like this saying you have a collect call from someone in a correctional facility. So freaking weird. And don't say, who do you got calling you? I don't talk to anyone but you, only you. And it wouldn't even be nice to talk to you some point today. Or it would be nice to talk to you some point today as well and have you tell me you love me today." And then 12:27, Riley writes Wade and says, "Hi, Wade. Hopefully this letter doesn't bombard you as I attempted to send one a few days ago as well. Last thing I'd want to do is annoy you. They certainly do not make it easy to reach you, which breaks my heart. I kept my last letter shorter and sweet as I wasn't sure you'd want to talk or even if you'd even receive it as this wasn't approved yet. I know your approved phone list is limited, but should you ever want to hear a new voice to just talk to someone about anything and everything, I truly mean that. I'm sure everyone is asking you a million questions about what's going on. But sometimes you just need someone to just hear you for you, not the image of you that's been created, to just have a moment of peace or silence with. I'd be happy to exchange my number. If we find a way to go back and forth, I haven't included it yet because I want to ensure you that you are actually receiving these and that they are not lost somewhere. I'm not writing to harass you or bother you or interview you or interrogate you. I'm writing to you as one genuine person to another, as a person who cares to know the Wade behind the Wade, so to speak. We may have had different lives growing up, but growing up in both our 30s and 30 years, but something tells me we still have a lot common ground. Life isn't easy, especially when you weren't paved for a road for success from the very beginning. You may have struggled to find that support and love through your life, but it doesn't have it. Man, that no sleep today is really hurting me. I'm feeling it. I'm trying to drink. I think the water's help, to keep me awake a little. I mean, just the hydration. All right, let me drink some more coffee. Okay. That's why I keep moving too, to kind of keep me awake. Okay. Where are we at? Okay. You may have struggled to find that support and love through your life, but it doesn't have to be a struggle anymore. I'm no expert on anything, that's for certain. But what I do know is that between your smile, laugh, and your eyes, there's a caring, warm hearted man in them, full of life and love. Just know that now, a year from now, 5 years from now, these offers to message, to talk, to call me don't expire. I'll be here. If and when you need someone to be, regardless. And if I am being perfectly honest, maybe even do video calls if you're still allowed. I'd be nervous because I'm only human. And the thought of the size of your hands compared to the size of my 5 feet self, 5 feet tall self, makes me melt into a puddle. Keep a smile on your face. Keep your handsome head held high. And don't give up. You'll get through this. And when days get tough, we'll get through this together. I hope to hear from you, but always understand if it's too overwhelming from everything around you, just know either way, I'm rooting for you near, air, or far away. Whew. Actually, I keep forgetting that my screen can turn. I got to start like bringing it closer. The reason I never did before is because this microphone stand was always in the way. But guess what? I moved it. So let me try. I got these arms where I can move it wherever I want. Look how close. Oh, okay. Let's see. This might be good. Okay. Ah, it's closer. Anyway, so now we're from Kelly to Wade at 12:35. She says, "You didn't get back at me. Not sure if that was intended." And then Jamie to Wade at 1 p.m. She says, "Hey Wade, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I got disconnected from you. I'm not sure if you meant to or just you were deleting people when I was one of them. Our phone conversation went great, but I figured I messaged way too much without a reply and it made you delete me. So I'm sorry for that. I needed to chill and wait for people to get back to me. Someone told me to add your selling and he accepted, but then deleted me. I was trying to use up the money I had on here for you. I still have the 20 on the calling card, which apparently they take after 30 days of inactivity. I won't even get that back, that 20 back. I was hoping you could call so it can get used up. I have 300 credits still on here. If you don't want me contacting you, I understand. Just help me use up the money that I got and I'll stop. Let me know, please. Stay safe in there. And also, many people are helping you out here. I'm so glad you're taking off and people are rallying behind you. You're innocent and should be free. Talk to you later, hopefully. You know what I gotta do? Put some chapstick. Maybe that'll help. Whew, okay. Whoa, next one's a pretty little, hold on. Everybody doing good? See if this helps. Any like little, okay. At least I could finish this file because we're on page 80. I have cert 113. Okay. So let me see how I could filter this. Well, you guys could read it, right? I mean, I'm gonna skip that first part. I don't forget that. I'll say that to you immediately when you call at 4. I'm looking forward to being. I hope you slept well, babe. I love you so much. I'm in the cafe now. All righty. Wait. So then we have Todd. From Todd to Wade. Yes, I did get a text message from her yesterday, but I had a big event. Grill and chilled at LCWPD, and after I got home, I was exhausted and fixed lunch and took a nap. So I just got to it today. I sent what I had and already heard back from her thanking me. Um, so what? Oh. Oh, so the pictures. He's supposed to get the pictures. That's what it was. Remember? So somehow he had. I don't know who this guy is, but he had pictures of Wade that weren't out or whatever that he was supposed to send. I think probably for his, like, for Wade's official page or something. He was asking him to send. That's probably what he's talking about. That he said, got home exhausted, Fictional, and took a nap and got to it today. Sent what I had and already heard back from her thanking me. Yeah, I bet that's what that is. Anyway, so Vivian writes to Wade, 217, babe, you good? And then Wade writes to Daria, called your 239 numbers 2 times. It rings only once only, and that is all. And then from Wade to Daria, he says to her, you and your peoples can absolutely, yes, contact the Innocence Project, Marshall Project. And in fact, I believe in doing so. You might find that they have been looking at me already. It would be it would be beneficial. You are all making contact. You have my full approval to do so. No, I don't think they're looking at you anyway. You're not. No. All right. So now from Wade to Vivian at 2:20. Wade says, just waking up, but I'm still so tired. Oh, me too. um, I'm I'm good, baby. I love you. And yes, God, I will well, you could read that. Okay. Wait, that's from Wade to her already. Gosh, see, that's sometimes I'm not reading it until it's there, and then I read it as it. I'm glad I caught it because I. Okay, so from Daria to Wade at 2:21. Wade, I don't hear what option I need to choose. When you call me, please try again. And then he he responds to Vivian and he says, till you turn blank later. And you see how you can read it. And then Daria to Wade at 2:22 says, just wait longer for the signal, please. And then Wade responds to Daria and he says, what's the number? And Daria gives him the number. And then Daria says, please give me 5 minutes. I will sort it out. And then Vivian writes to Wade and says, don't go back to sleep, babe. Let me maybe go to bed earlier tonight. I'll let you know when I'm on my way to the hotel. She has such nice houses with her, babe. We have to talk about it later. I think I can't decide. We want to go there Friday for a day and look at all the houses. Oh, yeah. Till I turn blank. I love it. We will talk at 4. I'm waiting with. Oh, I almost read that, but yeah, okay. Okay. Some things I'm not going to read, but you can read them if you want. All right. From Daria to Wade at 2:31 says it gives. So what she first starts off, she gives him her number. And then she says, that's the phone number. The company are from USA and just call me on that number and it's working. Maybe you choose that you call on my cost and isn't work. The translation, oh my lordy. If you wish, try again, but this number will not accept phone call on my cost. So it's up to you. I hope you will call again. Okay. From Ashley to Wade. Still the 29th. That's 2:36 p.m. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I sent you my number. You can hit me up whenever you want. Okay, now from Daria to Wade, it says, let me know, please, if you will do it or no. Because if not, then I need to find another option. Just reply, please, okay? Or just reply, please, or call. I don't want to waste your time. Oh, I keep hitting that. Okay, so from Wade to Daria, 238. I cannot pay for the phone call, Daria. It is only you can place funds on your phone. Otherwise, if I was able to, then I would love to do that and speak with you. Wait, is that true that only you could put money on other people's account, right? Or wait, it's only you who can place funds on your phone. Oh, on her phone. Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. See, I am really tired. I thought this is something else. Anyway, okay, so now we're at from Daria to Wade. Oh, call. Just trying to, huh? Says 240. Wait, I will sort it out. Just a second. XXX. I will let you know. I don't know. And then Wade says, okay, thanks. Really looking forward to our talking. You can absolutely speak with my friend Alexandra, and she can and will assist you in having your back. What did I eat today? My stomach's growling. Hold on. What did I eat? Can't remember. I feel like I just ate something. Oh, I know I ate breakfast, but I can't think of what I ate when I just went down there. Maybe I didn't. Oh, so she could find out assist you. So I guess he can't add the phones, which I guess makes sense, but I don't know if that's, I believe that. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so Wade to Amanda at 306 said, I'm not going to read that. You could read that. I'm not going to read it out loud. Okay. And then Amanda says to Wade at 313. So he's having this conversation with, oh, that is Amanda. Why was I think that was Vivian? Wait a minute. Is that who he's been talking that way to before? I thought that was Vivian for some reason. Wait, I have to see. The ones that I skipped? Sorry, I need to know. I need to know because I'm very confused. No, that one was Vivian. Okay. So that first longer one. Vivian. Okay. Hmm. Already. Oh. So he's talking to Vivian, and then he's talking to Amanda like that. All in the same time, basically, right? Because oh wait, I must have missed. Forward to our taking. You can actually speak with my friend Alexander. She can wait. Did I go down? Place your funds on my phone. Okay, I think I skipped one. Okay, thanks. Really looking forward to our taking. You can absolutely speak with my friend Alexandra. She can and will assist in having your phone sorted out. So Alexandra does. She's like a jet, like reminds me of Jessie. So she's helping. She can help Daria out. Okay, and now Wade is talking to Amanda. Okay, 306, and then she responds. LMAFAO, you are my big daddy. I miss my big daddy. LOL. And then she responds again and says, I guess this is our song, LOL. You picked such a lovely song, babe. And then Dario responds at 325 and says, that's the number. I will be waiting. So she gives her a number. And then Amanda Says I should let me I think I'm a little crazy, but my mind went off into a sexual place today. I woke up thinking of you, BDSM. All I've been thinking about is like let's like read out for a minute. Okay. So then Alexandra, oh my God, Zeke, he's a little barker today. Alexandra writes to Wade, Daniela wants you to call. And then Alexandra writes to Wade again and says, and Daria, don't waste time and energy on calls on her. It's more than enough text for her. Oh, so he's saying he wants her Daniela, he wants her to call Daniela, but he's telling for Daria, don't waste the time and energy on the calls on her. It's more than enough just to text for her. So she's probably rating it like how much they're donating, like I said, or how much they could help and give money financially. Zeke, oh my God. um, God, this does remind me of Jessie, the way she's acting. Huh, it's interesting. Anyway, and Daniela doesn't have anything important to say, just in case you have other important calls to do. Wow, that's crazy. Um, it's very crazy. Whoa. Daniela's important calls. Okay, so then Vivian says to Wade at 3:36. She says, "I'm back at the hotel. Just got in. 20 minutes left." And then Alexandra um says to Wade, wait. So that's only like what? Oh, a minute after that. She says, "It's something in your voice that makes them addicted, but focusing on a few who can massively help, not just one or not just on anyone." Wow. And then she says, um, also the price thing. I told the girls might be too soon and also to figure out a better way of doing it. But I feel like my ideas don't go to you like a whole. Just pieces. What? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, well, let me read that again. She says, also the price thing. I told the girls might be too soon and also to figure out a better way of doing it. But I feel like my ideas don't go to you like a whole, just pieces. Don't know how people will react to that. I want to do the selling clothing first. But anyway, I pray I will not be mad. I pray will not be a bad thing, this price list. Well, anyway, so Wade responds to Sarah. Now remember, this isn't Sarah, the ex-Wade wife, at least not yet. I don't know if there'll be any from her. This is that supposed doctor says, oh, this is from Wade to Sarah. Okay, let's see what he says. Oh, it's a long one. Wait, yeah, let's see. You wrote a long one to her. Okay. Hi, Sarah. To begin, let me first state that I was most uplifted immensely, satisfied at my reading of your last message. Then, even you had such a way as to add to that by allowing me the privilege of being greatly pleased in seeing you for the first very time. Yes, see, he's talking like that. I'm telling you, that's he talks, he tries to sound all smart. This is how he sounds in those Q&As. It's like word placement's not right, but it's like it's almost like he's purposely putting them there to make him sound smart, but it's not. Anyway, he thinks it is, I feel like. So yeah, he's saying, by allowing me the privilege of being greatly pleased in seeing you for the very first time, each and everything that you had said in your messages was that connected to me on a deeper level. Reading from you makes me feel refreshed and awakened to not only a new connection and relationship, but perhaps something furthermore. Absolutely. Absolutely. Questions arise in the forefront of my mind in response directly to some of what you wrote. In particular, though, one such item being what you also did say would be, well, what you also did say would be something to speak further toward at a later date. I have no problem respecting that. But do you know, but do know, and to the obvious, of course, and it being normal for me to wish to inquire deeper based that I am so much or such an individual at the moment who is soon to be sent to prison. Man, it makes it hard to read. Okay. I agree with you, matter of factly, that the groupies and women do not know even the start, let alone the half of it to what it means or takes in having a full out relationship to a man who is in prison. Gratefully, sooner rather than later, I was able to recognize that my speaking to some was fruitless and for the negative. And it was then that on July 12th that I erased everyone from my friends list here, and started a new and keeping my friends close and list small. Now, with the many people still attempting to send ads for me, leave them alone in there and watch the list grow. Um, yeah. Um, I have so little interest in speaking to the masses, them being the mostly groupies who have ulterior motive, or as you said, Sarah, oh gosh, no, actually, nothing at all about having a relationships to someone in the system. I'm choosing to place more than my trust in you, and tell can tell you that I absolutely would continue to retain your messages to me in the most private manner. I know that I can do this with you and believe you to keep it confidential. Out of the all and many things you said that each caught my heart and emotions within a slightly separate or different way, what has kept in my head that I mean to ask more of you, or more of from you, would be that you spoke regarding that you would be willing to take a risk with me. Would you at all be willing to elaborate more further for me in your saying? I have not been able to get it from my thoughts. So I think he's like, I feel like he's trying to like thinking, oh, does she want to be more than friends, right? Like he's trying to figure it out. I don't know. Or maybe a risk. Maybe he is thinking more like kind of like help or financially. Anyway, more so in the fact is that I am unable to have you gone away from my thoughts, and a increase in continuation from you to lean deeper, more to myself, as it as in an intertwining of sort could be very nice. More than you know, I would be willing and so wanting to get to know your past now, and together, us speaking on the futures. I can open up to my past with you, my now with you, and share such a future then with you. The thought alone at our doing so has elated me. So that you rally, do know from me. So that you rally? Oh, really? See, wrong spelling. So that you really do know from me, I do not care much for the money. Yeah, right. That's a freaking lie. Oh my God. Yeah, right. Wow. I don't care much for the money. Not even at all. Even when being back to the world 5 years ago. I wasn't driving or felt a desire, need in living alone for and after it. What I do understand, absolutely, though, for the situation with me as it stands currently, is that unfortunately it does take financial backing to get after adequate future legal representation in the hopes of saving my life from the DP and receiving a new and fair rights to a proper next trial. Only for this hope to be a better future for myself do I know that money is required to receive what is actually fair and deserved for me. I know it sounds like, dude, this the way he writes, it's hard to understand and read. It sounds like I'm reading bad, but look how nobody talks like that. Oh, at least the handwriting, is typed, but still it's that hard because the way he writes. It says, only for this hope to be a better future for myself do I know that money is required to receive what is actually fair and deserved for me. It means even a great deal to me what you have said, that theater is zero proof toward me. What? Noticing that something is very wrong with this trial, I hope it continues to become more prevalent to every single person worldwide who is noticing that, with the attention, something might be done to correct this injustice. Sarah, I am prepared to take every risk and every step for you. You do have my full intention. Attention maybe, or I don't know, intention, and even more. If it is something that should be pleasing to you, I greatly would like to talk with you on the phone. It would mean a great deal to hear your voice. You let me know. Cannot wait to hear back from you again. And there's to art. Oh, and here's to our taking a risk together so that we can walk side by side, making new steps alike for the future. Yours, Wade. Oh, what do you guys think of that? I mean, that was a long one he wrote, huh? Now he's writing another one to Alexandra. So now he says, let me see if it's right after that one. So he writes this long one. It's yeah, right after 346 is still 346. He says, "Are you saying that the prices for clothing on TikTok shop outfeel are starting to high?" Wait, what? What? TikTok shop outfeel are starting to high? Or starting too high. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I'm tired. Starting too high. But TikTok shop outfit? I don't know. Okay. So now we have another or wait, now Alexandra's responding to Wade at 3:49. She says, "No, no. I'm speaking about making a list of prices for message calls, except don't do ending in the donations." What is that? Doen? I understood Jesse will do that. And then Alexandra DeWade says, the TikTok shop is a very good idea and prices are okay. And then she says, message written by fans. There's people writing that they're having dreams over. I bet his sweat tastes nice. What? Some people are just being obsessive and not helping toward all of this for him. Oh my god. Wait. Written by so there's people writing that they are having dreams over Anna. I bet his sweat tastes nice. What? Just being obsessive and not helping towards all this for him. Now Wade writes to Amanda. He says, "You're not crazy, but instead understanding your most inner desires as in being a woman toward the man who drives you in and through love toward a passion for being his full out sexual satisfaction. meaning you have discovered your life's purpose. What's better, even, is that my inner desire understands and is all out for the accepting of submission. BDSM sounds great, but I now, I guess it's supposed to be, but I know I can do better, go harder, and cause more things to you. It'll be rough, nasty, unthinkable, filthy, gross, lengthy, gagging, choking, seeing stars, passing out, sometimes bloody, each and every single hole in the one and only rule. There is no rules. Oh my lord. Oh, now we have from Alexandra to Wade. Also, Sarah didn't contact me yet. I used to live in Switzerland. And in that time, I got two boyfriends or what's, I don't know, who gave me like one. He gave me around 60,000 and the other one over 200. And Swiss francs are bigger than dollar. Wait, so Alexandra's saying, so the doctor didn't contact her yet, but she used to, Sarah's, or but Alexandra's saying that she used to live in Switzerland. In that time, I got two boyfriends. So Alexandra got two boyfriends. One gave her 60,000 and one 200,000. Wow. Oh, thanks, Jordan. Wait, I missed that 10 minutes ago. But thank you. Thank you for super chat. And thank you, Hospice Aid. $3.99. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do. Sorry, I'm like so tired. I think I need to eat dinner too because my stomach was like growling. So it's probably not helping my tiredness. I shouldn't have stayed up, but I had to get this done. I'm gonna try to do like, okay, let's see. So Wade to Alexandra, he says, some people at being obsessive, but who says it's not helpful toward me, LOL. And then Wade writes to Alexandra again and says, so I literally not just finished writing Sarah a message maybe 10 minutes ago. I, of course, mentioned my desire to speak to her over the phone. Once we talk on phone, she's as good as mine. Already is, LOL, but I'm guessing she reaches out to you very soon asking how to set her phone up. What? He's something else. He's like, oh, once we talk over the phone, she's as good as mine. Already is, LOL, but I'm guessing she reaches out very soon asking how to set her phone up. Wow. Okay, Alexander responds to Wade and says, I'm not saying is not. Do you see how sometimes it's hard to read? Like, tired or not. I'm not saying is not. I'm saying we need to find a way to use that. I'm losing my patience. I'm this closing, I'm this close of telling them donate if you want a message from him, and I'll do a list, honestly. Like, oh my God. So basically, to get a message, you have to donate, and then Wade responds to her by saying, okay, yes, I heard something about this. Should I speak with her about pricing? I'm open to message and even call people based on donations or charging purely in pricing for a call to them. Tell them exactly what you think. All right. Let's see. We got another one from Alexandra. She says, try writing her after 6 o'clock here and not so late in the night here. I think there's something you should not say to her while call. Like one thing that is the choking thing. Yeah, I think so. So she's probably like, oh shoot, maybe she's worried about what Wade's gonna say, but okay. So then Alexander writes to Wade, says, I don't know how to tell them. We cannot just price tag you, LOL. I'm trying through comments to ask people like that. I said, People, he has like 10,000 requests. How is he going to answer all of you? Or how is he going to pick who to reply without making people upset? And was waiting for people maybe say that he should reply to who donates. Um, Wait, and was waiting for people maybe say that he should reply to who donates. Okay. And then Haley writes to Wade, 4:07 p.m. says, "It's been way more than 2 minutes, Mr. Wilson." And then Daria at 4:08 writes to Wade and she says, "Hey, Wade." She gives her the number, says, "That's my number. I'm case was lost somewhere in the message. Call me anytime. Even is few hours different between us." Even if there's a few hours difference between us, "I really need to talk to you. A journalist from Newsweek just contacted me via Facebook, and I need to talk to you about it." Hmm. Then Vivian writes Wade at 4:09 and says, "Babe?" question mark with a sad face. Um, okay, okay. And then Amanda writes to Wade and says, I like the no rules. You drive me crazy. And the feelings I have and the things I want to do to you as you doing those things to me. You are my turn on. I hear your voice, baby. You see a I can read this all. I don't know. Literally anything you do gets my mind thinking such crazy things. I'm over here looking to buy myself more toys just so I have something and leave it to my imagination. Okay. So that's Amanda. And then we have Alexandra to Wade. Um, so we're at 4:12. She says, "Did Sarah tell you he thinks you're innocent? Or she thinks you're innocent?" And then Vivian writes Wade and says, "Wade, what's wrong?" Alexandra writes Wade and says, "To the people referring to you that you're innocent, your turn ons shouldn't be related to that." Wait, shouldn't be related to that event. I don't know if you get where I'm going. That's why I asked what Sarah said, because you need to keep that image she portrays about you. And also, since the phone conversation is all over, you need to be careful with who you speak on the phone. Anyway, I believe the phone is more for close people of yours. Um And then Lisa says, "Hey, wait, I hope I don't disturb my American number works." Wait. "I hope I don't disturb you. My American number works if you want. You can call me. Bye, Lisa." And then Alexandra says to Wade, "Like, we don't want people recording your calls." It's at 4:33. And then Amanda at 4:39 says, "Can you call me tonight, my love, before you hand in your tablet? And so I can hear your voice before I go to bed. Also, did you see my message about them rejecting my request for the visit? Can you fix that?" Wow, she got her. So they rejected her, Amanda? Huh. And then Alexandra, she is Amanda and her father's insurance. What does she say? Hold on. I don't know. Amanda and her father's insurance. What does she say? And then she says, Alexandra says, "And also, I've been texting back and forth with the lawyer of our dreams on Insta, and he said I'm gorgeous and that he's going to be in Italy in August and where I am from and other staff like that and blah, blah, blah. Didn't ask for my phone number, and I don't know. Like, I'm trying here, all possibilities, LMAO. What do you think about this?" Um, So this one's cut. "Time flies, calls ready." This is from Daria to Wade. Um, "Wade, even I'm so far away in Poland, Europe. I try to help as much as I can. I was sent today email to Innocence Project. They email me back that Innocence Project only handles post-conviction cases in which DNA testing can prove innocence and overturn a wrongful conviction. So, I mean, so Wade and Jesse, why are you believing this, Ari? Okay. Trying. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 113 because my stomach's growling and I'm reading kind of bad because I'm having trouble staying awake. Oh my lord, I apologize. Um, okay. Where are we at? So yeah, the DNA testing can prove innocence and overturn a wrongful conviction. I also was find a different one, and I will be reading about it tomorrow. Also, one journalist contacted me today. What is really strange about this? I want to talk with you. I just have a contact for sure with Alexandra. So remember, this is Daria speaking to, and Daria and Alexandra seem to talk a lot, right? Anyway, with Alexandra and Sophia, just the two know that I'm in touch with you because too much mess. So many are really not helping at all. I'm tired of that. And time flies, is not much time left, Wade. So I will be really happy. Um, I will be where we at. Hold on a sec. Couple minutes, and I'm gonna go down and eat, guys. Sorry, but no, we got through. I mean, we still got through a lot of pages. Not as many as I wanted to, but I am like struggling. But we'll do a couple minutes while, or a couple times here. Okay. So, I'm not on mute. No. Okay. If you're unable to make a so I will be happy if you can message me back if you try to call me today or tomorrow. Um, Can you please do it? If you are unable to make a phone call, just tell me. That is okay. Again, that's the number. In the end, I want message you that I send and you smile, much positive energy and small hug. Stay positive. I'm wanting for call or message Daria. Um, and then Courtney says, I need you to call me like ASAP. And Linda says, did you try and call me today? And Alexandra, I don't think he's responded much to Linda today, huh? Or did he? Anyway, Alexandra said to Wade, I think we should like make a post and say people who donated, please DM Wade wants to thank you through a message or something like that. That would be a start. And after the people who received your message should come and post, or I don't know, a proof that you really sent them a message. Um, Okay, so now we have Dorian. We're still on 729 or July 29th. Now we're at 544. She writes Wade. She says, "Hi, there's an Instagram account that claims to be run by your friends, and a Funly pot has been opened. I don't know. I don't know. Has been opened, but not many people participated. Are you at the initiative? Because I would like to participate, but there are so many weird things on the web about you." Is that what they call it? Funly pot, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, And then Kelly says to Wade, just want to let you know that people are writing books about you. You might want to consider suing them. Wow. Dang it. Okay. And then Alexandra writes to Wade. And one more thing, don't call every day. Don't give yourself for free. Make Amanda donate more every week. Tell her this will encourage other people to donate. Once someone starts investing little by little until it's quite a big amount, they will not give up anymore because they know they will lose the money in the investment too. So they'll be like in a circle. Wow. Mm. Lacey says, oh, 618. Okay, so she says, hey Wade, I wrote to you last week. No idea if you got the messages. Smart inmate is confusing. On one request, it says pending, but on the other request where I paid to message you, it says connected. So I'm not sure if you actually accepted my request or it connected because I paid. I'm not even sure if you're receiving my messages in mail currently. I hope you are staying strong right now. Do you have access to books? Do you like to read? Can we contribute to books somehow? I know some jails have books. The county jail here was working on starting a small library. Reading is a good distraction and escape. From the way you speak, you seem very intelligent. I love reading. I like having an actual book. I love the new book smell. Do you have access to a tablet full time or is it shared? Hopefully you have one all the time. I hope. I hope you get blank. My boss had blank a couple of months ago and was out of the office for 2 weeks. Maybe he's talking, what if that's COVID? I don't know. I didn't, they had those redacted, those two things. I will probably keep writing to you just so you have continued support. I'm sure your inbox is overflowing. I work around felons, inmates every day, so I know it's tough. We are still human, though. You still matter. You still have support. Take care. Lacey from Alabama. All right, now Wade is responding to Vivian at 6:34, July 29th. He says, tell me if you find this movie and what does it seem like? And what does it seem like to you, baby? It's called Greenland. The actor main guy is named Gerard Butler. Oh, that's from Vivian. Sorry, why was I reading it thinking Wade wrote that? Okay, so she's telling him about this movie and asking like, "Oh, what does it mean? What does it seem like to you?" Okay, has anybody seen it? I don't even know what it's about. Greenland, huh? Anyway, Vivian. Then he. Oh no, that is from Wade. Oh my lord. Well, it is. I was right the first time. Okay. Huh. Greenland. Man, I haven't seen like a lot of recent movies. And then, okay, let's see what she says. I got it and watched the trailer. It looks exciting. Let's watch it. I like Gerard Butler. Anyway, do you know the movie P.S. I Love You? I know we don't like romance movies, but it's so beautiful. Haha. Shall we start the movie at 6:40? Then we'll start together. And okay. So now Marina is writing Wade. It's 6:39 p.m. Says, hey stranger. I'm trying to listen. Because we're gonna eat. I'm just gonna end this when we eat. So I'm just listening. Man, I can't believe how tired. I thought I was gonna be okay. But I think what it is because I'm sitting here reading. Like I think I bet you if I was watching a movie, I'd probably fall asleep. Anyway. Where are we at? Marina says, "Hey, stranger, I was just booking my flight to Florida, and that made me think about you. I hope all is well with you." And then Wade writes to Vivian and says, "At 7, I'm about to eat dinner." And then Vivian writes to Wade and says, "Okay, I'm going to take a quick shower. I just read something and I think it's so true. True love doesn't mean you will never break up. It just means you will always get back together. Two people who are meant to be will always find a way back. They may take a while to find one another, but they are never lost." And it's so, babe. No matter what will ever be, I believe we will always find our way back to each other. We met by chance, and look where we are now. I love you more than my own life. You are everything to me. And now from Courtney to Wade, she says, "Call me tomorrow at 10. Also, this woman says she's a psychic and wants to talk to you. Her name is Katya. Katya. So this is still July 29th. Okay, now we have, oh, that was from Courtney. Here's another one from Courtney. It says, my user is Catyag in the app. That's what she said when you call. I'm going to do a live, so call at 10 o'clock." And then Vivian writes at 7, and it says, "I hope I don't fall asleep, LOL. I feel blank. If I don't answer you anymore, then don't go crazy. Call me at 10:15 anyway, please. I have my phone on loud and try to be on time again. It was so nice yesterday. I love you so, so much, babe." And then, Anarita, 7:26. So she writes, "About time, Wade." Sit up a little bit. Okay. Whew. Okay. "About time, Wade. I've been trying to contact you for a month now with different 3 emails. First of all, how are you? I am Dr. Anarita. I'm from Italy and I live in Sardinia Island. I'm a legal counsel, clinic manager, and author. I also am a council member in 2 advising agencies. I've contacted your attorneys via mail, via phone, and via LinkedIn, but they are inefficient. They probably mistook me for a horny fan, LOL. Tried to send you also a formal letter by penmate. I'm contacting you to get your permission on the publication of a book titled Save Wade Wilson, a social phenomena. The purpose of the book is to raise awareness of your case and especially the need for rehabilitation instead of punishment with the death penalty. As an author of books and articles of healthcare management, legal representation, or legal and regulatory affairs, I would like to shift the focus to blank rather than your criminal inclination for its own sake, so that people can accept the idea that you don't deserve the death penalty. But we have to do it now. I have to publish it soon. We have just under a month left. The book is ready to launch Amazon. I need you to give me a formal signed authorization. Without that, I cannot proceed. I would ask you if you could be able to handwrite a statement agreement to the author, me, use of your personal information and image in the court. I provide you all the information needed, addresses, and so on. Otherwise, I can have to get in touch with some law firms in the US to draft that document for me. I can send you a copy of the summary index of the book, the cover image, and I'll send you a copy of the book. If we can launch the book by tomorrow, we would have about a month to expose even those who do not follow social media to be able to spread the awareness campaign. I'm not on social media, only have an account on LinkedIn. So I asked a friend of mine to contact someone to get in touch with you, but seems social are full of BS. Fan pages and the group Desperate Women. It's awful. Thanks to your friend Courtney to give me this opportunity to reaching out to you directly. I could send you also coffee, what is that? Of emails sent Oh, copy. Copy of email sent to Lee Hollander and Kevin Shirley. Hope to hear from you soon. Sending you a big hug. Stay strong. Take care, Dr. Inarita. Wow. Um, oh, hold on a second. Did I miss hold on, let's see. Oh, thanks, Soul. Did I already say thanks, hospice? Thank you. Soul, thank you for gift. So I was will you put this on Twitter, please? I was trying to think like what Sarah, if you want to put it on Facebook, I don't know. Get it out there. Promote Reddit. Because Reddit's like, I don't know, I look on Reddit a lot too for this case, but that one Reddit that got taken down it was probably the best one, I feel like. Oh, thanks. 7 months. I know I should. I'm just waiting for my mom to say and we're gonna eat. So I was like, I'll just read these until it's done. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of playing it by ear that way, but I don't know if I can. I am really hurting. I am. I really thought I'd be all right though. I feel bad because how that yesterday happened, and I was like, "Oh, I'll promise I'll be ready tomorrow and be able to go, like, read extra," but I can't I feel like I can't not because it's not gonna be any good because I can't even stay awake. Ugh. Did I read all that last one, though? Alright, I probably should go. So I've left on 102 because I still have 10 pages. I don't know if I could do it, guys. I might just, um so wait, 103, hold on one second. Yeah, I read all that one. Trying to end it, like, right at well, hold on, let me just do it so I can end it at because that's at the bottom of page 102, so there's one more sentence I read, and then it'll be the end of that, so it ends even. So the ones from Vivian to Wade, 8:26 PM says, "WTF, why don't you reply to my messages?" Now it'll end on the even one. Okay, so now I'll be at the end of 103 or yeah, 103. So we'll start at 103, page 103. Let me make sure I ship it. Page 103. Okay, cool. I am starving, guys. But did you guys like enjoy it? Like, as far as did I do okay, kind of? Oh, shoot. I just unscrewed this. Oh, I'm gonna have to put. Shoot. Screwed up. I don't know why I just did that. Okay. I have no idea where that went. All right. Let me. Whoa, I got all these YouTube up. Hold on a second. Got too much. I have so many tabs open. Well, I could do a quick wind down while I'm waiting for my dinner. Just so I don't just like end it. Hold on. Got so many tabs. I say hi to you guys. Why is that spinning? Let me push this back. There we go. All right. That okay. So what up, guys? Everybody having a good Saturday? I hope I could find that other piece to that pen that I just lost. That's the one you made, Sarah. Look. Huh. I know something fell, but I don't know. I think it went under that. I'm gonna have to get some because I think it went way under. Yeah, because there's a big piece. I don't know. Oh, well. Oh, we still got more. Are you guys like, are these interesting to you or no? Clean up pig pans. uh, oh, thanks, Chief. Um, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think that's in the box. I don't know if I have, I think it's still in the, yeah, I'll have to take that out to use it. I'll definitely use them because I always like to have a pen here. So yeah. Um, yeah, cool. I hope you guys, we have a lot more to go through. So hopefully you guys keep coming back and listening. Why do I feel like the first two ones I got off to a rough start? Because I was waiting, so excited for those to get them and waiting so long. So hopefully I'll try to make it up tomorrow or something. I don't know. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. But see, I still have to. I can't because then I have to redact the rest of them. I'm still gonna have to have time to do that. Some time to redact the next part to do it. It takes a while. Because I have to read all the way through them to make sure. Shoot. Well, I could probably, because I definitely need to sleep first. I could probably just try to wake up early and do it, but that might take me all day. Shoot, I want to do like early. Well, I still have to finish those, so I have at least. I probably have how many? Probably like 50, maybe. Hold on, let me see how many pages I have that I already had redacted, done already. Hold on, let me see. So I have 10 more pages on that one, and then I have 44 pages already redacted to go, like for tomorrow. So I could do maybe like try to do like 20 more, 40 more maybe, and then I just like Sundays, or I like doing Sundays like early. I mean, I guess even the evening is good on Sunday too. Um. Anyway, yeah, I'm interested. And I was having fun last night. As tired I was, just going through them just to see like hope like ooh what's gonna like who's gonna say what. That keeps you on your toes because you don't know what's who's gonna say what or what's gonna happen. And I've been so invested in this case, so it's definitely yes. I'm hoping there's something like big or like really interesting, or like I hope Jessie comes more active just to see how she acts. Or is that Jessie and she just put like a different name because she just in case these messages became public, or no, I don't know. It's just it's just crazy how active, because it's like she's like what Jessie is now, or like what we thought Jessie was, like from hearing the phone calls and stuff. So I guess even after I do these, I'm gonna like there's gonna be more sleuthing and things to look up for all to figure out who all these people are and what they're all about. And don't forget, guys, merch. They're really good quality. Got some tie dye. Like I said, there's even different kinds of color tie dyes. There's like a two-tone tie dyes, right? There's a darker tie dye. There's all red tie dye. I have a blue one. Yeah. Even oh wait, is there? Yeah, I think there's one hoodie tie-dye, right, Sarah? Uh, yeah, I wonder if anybody, it may would make sense she would be the Alexandra one, because that reminds me of, like, how she was trying to, like, organize and run everything. But that's why I need to figure out, because I'm gonna look up the real Alexandra since I have her, her full name, and see if she is somebody, see if I could figure out to see if no, because her and wait a minute, no, it's not because Jesse and, Wade were talking about it on the phone calls. Unless that was they planned it like, "Ooh, let's talk because, these phone calls will probably get out, so we'll just talk and be like, 'Oh, Alexandra,' and there's no Alexandra, it's me." But I don't even think they'd be that smart or go that far, right? I mean, maybe it wouldn't be that hard to do that. I just don't know why. Or I guess so they don't know it's her, but why though, actually? That wouldn't huh. I don't know. This whole thing is weird. It's really weird. Um, all right, always thank you. Oh wait, Kim Jack, I know. I gotta send that stuff out now to you guys. So you got I'm glad you got your email. And then I gotta where do you want me to sign the hoodie? Do you have a preference, Kimmy Jack? She won one of the hoodies. Just curious, like if there's a preference of where to sign it. I guess I could just ask you in the email, huh? Or did I already? I don't know. I thought maybe I did. I'll have to look. I am old. I'm gonna sleep good. But sometimes though, sometimes when you're really exhausted, have you guys ever had that where you can't sleep good because you're so freaking exhausted? You're like, oh, you just like toss and turn because you're so tired. I don't know. Yeah, Trevor. Not yet. Usually after the third day I start, but after the second, sometimes you'll see like little flashes. But like this was just so my first day. But oh my lordy, yeah, I know Sheila. I will. I will. Oasis cat. I won't. You're right. I won't because it really wouldn't be that hard to do either. Um, I still think she's involved in the Ari situation. Really? Okay. A lot of people do. I don't know why. I don't, but I mean, just my opinion. I won't be mad if she is. I know a lot of people do. I don't know why I don't know why my head just don't think so. um, I just don't think so. Okay, thanks, Sheila. I will. I will. I will. Ooh, freezing rain already? Dang. I don't know if we had anything on freezing yet. Oh, hey, Ajam, how are you? There, where he said there's, there was to see, there was that call with Alexander, right? Where he said she saved his life. Oh, I don't, shoot, I've missed a few of the last week or two. Like I've been picking and choosing which calls because I just was getting kind of burnt out. But no, the only thing I heard him say about Alexander, where he was telling Jesse that she was trying to like come between him and she like screwed up, blocked that person from emailing, but no, saved his life? Which call is that on? I didn't see it. Um, I hear some. You guys hear that? Um, yeah. Oh, Kelly. Okay. Yeah. I thought you said Alexandra. Okay. I misunderstood. Well, thanks, Sheila. Neglecting altitude of poverty, ignorance. Ooh, what? Oh, I see. Okay. So you got corrected. Okay. Oh, hey, V Slams. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping. Yeah, poetic, I know. My lordy. Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Hey, good evil. Good is evil. Evil is good. Is it really though? So, um silly, silly. Okay. Hey, Mirabelle. Mirabelle. V Roma. Go night night. I go night night. V Rumu. V Rumu. Is that how you say it? V Rumu? Um, Hood. Hood, what? Relax the music. Hey, Deb. What up? Nice to see you. Deb in the house. I'm probably delirious. I'm probably acting so silly. Kaz, did I say hi to you yet, Kaz? Hi, Kaz. How are you? How are you? Wyatt. Did I say hi to you yet? Wyatt. Oasis cat. Oh, I just said hi to you. I keep repeating the people because I'm like going up backwards in chat, but I'm seeing repeats on the same people. Oh, slow group nap, slow Morrison. Hey, did you get the Shabusiness song ready yet? Done yet? Hey, Miri, Angie. Oh, Jules, I feel like I didn't do too good reading today, but thanks, ASAP Lizzie. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Oh, Lisa D. Angie, I think did I say hi to you yet? Angie, Brooklyn, baby. Kelly B, place to be. Poetic infatuation. Sheila. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Thank you, thank you. Have a feed and sleep. That sounds good. Milton Keynes. Sticky, sticky, sticky. I'm tired. I'm just tired. LJ. Yeah, I am. I am. I'm just saying hi. I'm doing the wind down, so I'm gonna when you do that. Actually, I almost like being delirious, but I know for a live it might be annoying. But if I don't have anything to do, I just sit here and it's just kind of fun just being delirious and just falling asleep maybe. As long as I don't annoy anybody. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. Thank you guys. Oh, I have to find the other part of this pen too. Is there another? Or wait, I feel like something fell. I don't know what it is. I want to break it. Sarah made it for me. All right, bye guys. I gotta go. I think it's done. I'm hungry.